Alright, so, fun fact, I had oral surgery Friday,
Yeah,
so I'm going to sound a little weird.
that's fine.
Just let you guys know.
I mean, I don't think you sound that weird right now.
Well, I can't say S's or F's very well.
Oh.
John, say suffer and succotash.
I will not be doing that, but thank you.
All right. What's being retcon, Nick?
So, last week I realized I broke the number one rule as a DM, and told my players no, they cannot do that. So,
What did we? I'm trying to think of what we asked that you said no to.
About fighting amongst yourselves. If you can just fight as a group and count those as a round.
Oh.
New rule is that he says that you can fight amongst yourselves. You cannot, but you have to fight seriously. It cannot be like a throne match.
I give up.
And the loser will face a handicap in the next round.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The losers, quote unquote S parentheses S.
Yeah.
So,
will suffer handicap the next round.
Like, theoretically, we could have, like, two of us fight, and that would be a round, and only one of us would take a penalty.
Correct.
Okay.
But we have to fight seriously.
Yeah, or if you do 2-on-2, that losers group will either the other person will have to sit out, or the losers will have to take a handicap for the next round.
I think taking all this into consideration, this is a thing we should hold in reserve for if we're not doing well leading up to a big rest round, you know?
Agreed. Because, if we, let's say, because we have two more fights this block, long rest period or whatever. Yeah, this block. And so we can see how, the next fight. Zack has an idea for potential makeup for the next fights, but it all depends on what we decide.
Yeah.
But I guess first and foremost, are we...
we're going to be...
are we traveling back in time to the greed?
I'm going back in time to the greed area, so you guys can spend some of your money if you wish.
Okay.
All right. What do I need to bring the map up, or are we just going to talk? I would assume we're just talking through it, but I can bring the map back up if you want.
You don't need to.
Okay. I didn't know if anything's going to, quote, happen.
All right. So does anyone have a Staff of the Woodlands? Anybody? Anybody has a Staff of the Woodlands?
I'm sorry, John. They do not.
Drat.
This is another... I mean, you can definitely ask around.
No, well, here's the question. I'm just kidding. Are we asking around for items, or do you have, a list of what's available on this floor?
You give me a shop name, and I'll be able to give me what you're looking for, and I'll be able to provide the stuff that they have.
Honestly, right now, the only thing I'm still looking for, kind of, is Braces of Defense for Todd.
That, why he's thinking that horn of Valhalla is, insanely good one day a week.
It really is. Again, that's something that, even Megan isn't so impulsive that she would just use it. But,
well, I don't want to say the problem, it's not a problem, but the hard part about deciding when to use it is that the timer starts once you use it.
Yeah.
So it's not like on the 6th day you could just be summon an army and then wait a day and then summon it, But I was like, dang, because I was looking at the knight that I can summon, and I'm like, basically he just summons a bunch of those.
Yeah, it's minimum. It's minimum 4.
I think it's 3 or 4, isn't it?
It's minimum 4, and up to 10. So which is just ridiculous. Like, I don't know. It's like the beads of force that Johan stopped using because they were too powerful. It might be something like don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm never going to use them again. It's just like these are really good. I'm going to save them for when I need them. You know?
Yeah, and that's the main reason that it was just like it's okay to give them to you. Now, granted, they were very powerful, but they're consumable. So it's like once you use them, they're done. The only thing that I'm really looking for, I mean, different like items that I, would, because I mean, technically none of my stuff can really be enchanted because it's like I just got the armor, so that's not going to go up. My sword is obviously not going to increase until whenever the moment happens. And then the amulet already got powered up. So there's really nothing I can enchant further. But I know like John has armor and stuff that he might be able to, depending on how much money it costs.
Yeah.
Or Megan,
I mean,
but I don't know how much everything's going to be.
I don't know. I feel like my armor is good enough right now. I don't know. I actually feel like I'm pretty well off, honestly.
And Dowroc kind of whispers to Zack and Johan as they're talking about this. It's like, I think I can do some stuff. We give him more time, guys.
That's fine. We can.
If you wanted to enter the shop, they do have some enchantment.
Okay.
Eloin Star Whisper. She's like, just proceed to browse around, just as long as you don't start any fights or...
Try not to.
Us start fights, never.
As long as there's not, like, random mimics in this room, we're fine.
Yeah. Go send beams to land on everything.
Kind of gives you, like, a shifty look and says, you've seen them too?
Oh, yeah, we've seen a handful of them.
Yeah, those are usually not active.
Just a couple of them, here and there.
They're not. Yeah, they're brought in actually, and they're tamed by.
Lloyd will pipe up. They didn't seem very tame.
Beat me to it by like a second.
Johan called big monster ones.
Yeah.
Just as long as you don't get close to them, they're just set up as a. Let's see, a newbie crusher, I want to say, for the new entrances that are here that are a little bit unruly. Some of the other guards and prisoners like to tempt them, I would say.
Does a pretty good job, I would imagine, of teaching greedy people to stay away from, money that's not theirs too.
And you guys see, she has a little a table set up, and you see a blade, an amulet, a cloak, and a locket on the table.
Ooh. We'll ask. Can you tell us anything about these items?
The blade. This blade here is called the Everflame blade. It emits a constant controlled flame that deals extra fire damage.
Ooh. What kind of, can we tell what kind of blade it is? Is it like a long sword or short sword?
It's a long sword that kind of looks like a katana.
Oh, okay.
And she points to the amulet. She says, this will allow you to understand any languages for a limited time.
Is it a single use, or you mean like just once per dawn you can understand languages for X amount of minutes or something?
That's correct.
Okay.
What's the price on that?
It says 600 gold piece.
And what about the fiery sword?
Is Johan proficient in longswords, or? I don't remember. I don't know if he is or not.
Technically, yeah.
I guess that would use his strength, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I guess Shillelagh could still swap it.
Well, if it's made of wood. But,
oh, Shillelagh's only for wood. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm still curious about how much it is.
800 gold pieces.
I'm gonna buy both of those. And you can go on with the descriptions. This amulet, does it require attunement?
Blade does require attunement.
The blade, okay. Is it like deals an extra like D something of fire damage with each hit, or?
Extra 1d6 fire damage on successful hit.
Okay.
Okay. Is that does it have any pluses, or is it just the extra fire damage?
It's a rare weapon, so it will be +1.
Ooh, nice.
And you said the Whispering Amulet does require attunement.
Okay.
I didn't know if you wanted it.
Oh yeah, I still want it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to unattune my sword since it'll retain its shape and magical properties. I just won't be able to make it change shape until I reattune it, and attune the amulet as soon as possible. That sounds really good.
She has 2 more items.
Okay. A cloak, and what was the last one?
Locket.
Okay. What is the cloak?
This cloak, when worn, allows the wearer to become unseen at will for a short duration.
Like basically under the effects of invisibility, or?
Oh yes.
So it's a cloak of invisibility.
This one is a locket of healing bonds. When opened, it releases a healing aura, restoring the health of those nearby.
Ooh.
Do either of them require attunement?
While you're going over the properties of the other items, Johan's gonna walk over to Megan where she's just like looking at random stuff, and he's gonna hand her the sword.
Oh, so she's gonna have a fiery longsword as well as. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, he says, I know it's not exactly what you were looking for, but it is a new sword. So she's gonna take off the cloak of protection, I guess, unfortunately. Because that's actually pretty good. And attune that.
She says that the cloak of invisibility is 2,000 gold pieces.
Is it, just kind of curious, is it legit the cloak of invisibility, like the legendary item, cloak of invisibility?
Kind of goes up as Zack is kind of looking like he's puzzled a bit, like he's hesitating to buy it. Like he wants to buy it. You know, Dowroc goes up and does like an arcane check.
Okay.
Like Zack, I would assume like it's been in legends that there's been a cloak of invisibility. Dowroc says it's probably a muted form of it. Roll insight check, Zack, and with advantage because Dowroc's gonna help on the shopkeeper.
Aww. All right. A total of 10. That's with advantage, so.
Zack, doesn't seem like there's anything illegitimate about the cloak, and Dowroc says that there's magical properties on the cloak. He'd have to identify it, but he doesn't want to identify it like in front of her because that's kind of
rude.
Rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. All of our prices today are doubled.
Yeah. So it's 2,000 gold.
Yes.
What was the other thing? The locket? What did you say?
Yeah, what's the locket do?
The locket, when it opens, it gives a healing aura to multiple people.
How much is that one? And I'm sorry, did you say that, or do we know if both require attunement or not?
The cloak does.
Okay.
It does not require attunement.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that she's kind of paying attention, Megan's gonna ask how much the locket costs.
500. Or sorry. Yes, 500 gold pieces.
She's gonna grab that if nobody else wants it.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess Zack will buy the cloak. I guess prior to buying, he'll ask does she take items? Like, was she wanted to trade or reduce the price of an item by giving her an item? I like it can be opened providing a simple yet effective means. What's kind of nice is that if she's surrounded by a bunch of down people, she could just pop them all back up with the locket.
Mm-hmm. what she was thinking. It would
No,
also, if she's like trying to protect a bunch of people and she's not doing a great job, it'll give her a little more time, you know.
Yeah. Well, and I think
we would be more. I have been more than happy to take any rare or magical components or artifacts as well.
so Zack is going to want the cloak, and he is going to offer, just to see how much it'll, you know, take off or whatever, a warrior's pass key, the long sword he was using before, and just see if she's interested in it, since he doesn't really have a use for it.
Takes out like a little glasses, and then you can tell that, and you see a slight glow to him. She's like, oh yes, this would be very. I'll offer 50% discount for this.
Okay, so the cloak would be 1,000.
Yes.
All right, sounds like a trade.
And Dowroc, once you're doing that, he's gonna cast Identify on the cloak.
Okay. Let's see if I made a good deal or not. Let me minus my 1,000 gold, or I guess 100 platinum. Allowing them to pass through solid objects. Ooh.
It's not as powerful as the true cloak invisibility, but it's...
Well, I mean, passing through solid objects. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you could already do that with Johan's stupid reckless teleportation, too.
Yeah, but now we don't have... Now Zack has his own way of going through, so if Johan goes ahead of us...
No, he would never do that.
No,
a third
You're
time.
Right. Oh, yeah. Well, so I guess here's a question, though. It says, if you remain motionless for a full round while in dim or light, you become ethereal until they move, allowing them to pass through solid objects. So that means I can't actually move through solid objects. They just move through me.
Still useful.
I would say yes. Like a guard situation, like if guards are patrolling somewhere, or they pass through you if you don't want to. If they look dangerous.
Okay, so I just become invisible as well as people pass through me.
Yeah.
So I can't actually move while... I can't pass through solid objects. They just pass through me if I stand there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, okay. Boulder, like if somebody throws a boulder your direction.
Okay. Cool.
Not as exciting as it could be, but...
Oh no, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure I understood the...
Yeah, it's still really... That's still really solid.
Is there anything else you guys like to do?
I'll ask about the bracers of defense while we're here, if she has any of those lying around.
Well, the bracers.
Oh, yeah.
She goes back in her little workshop area. She says you might need to check with Sullivan. He's usually the... he handles all the leather working and weapons, and he's the blacksmith plus the maintenance guy around here. He should be able to find something with him. He might have something lying around.
Megan is also looking for a basic +1 half plate to replace her current one. Would he have that also?
Okay.
So we'll go look for him, I guess.
I'm more of a
like an artifact merchant, you know. Yeah.
More of come as a collected, more of a hobby shop. I usually attain them through trades or any other means that I can get them for favors, or somebody wants to rent them to me for a limited amount of time. It's just those who don't come back for them, I
like a pawnbroker almost.
Right.
Okay. Megan and Johan are going to wander off to Sullivan. Ask about Megan's armor and the bracers for Todd.
Oh, Megan. Welcome back. I don't think I got the chance to say thank you for guarding me against those prisoners from before.
Yeah, it was no problem.
How can I help you two?
Well, I'm looking for bracers for my pet. Bracers of defense to give him a little bit more toughness. And Megan's looking for slightly better armor. Nothing complicated, but just something a little more potent than what she's got.
Megan's easy enough for that armor. I have some here. I'll even give you two a discount.
Thanks.
My temptations aren't as strong as the others here, so I feel it is fair. He's gonna offer 600 gold for the +1 half plate.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, nice.
And he grabs some leathers. He's gonna say that if you give him some time, he can tailor this down to a pet size. Like, but you're there, but you can just go ahead and buy the bracers of defense. I'm not gonna, because this is a pass in time, I'm gonna say that you leave until it's ready. Lloyd.
Yes.
You hear in your head, I think I have something you're looking for. And he turns around to a man who has yellow piercing eyes, but he's hooded with his mouth wrapped up.
Like in bandage it? Like a wrapped or just kind of covered?
Like kind of covered with like a face.
Okay.
I don't know how Lloyd's going to react to another voice in his head, so I'll let you decide.
He's being very reserved with it. He is not reacting overly to where other individuals would know what's happening right now.
You see him like gonna pull something out of his sleeve, and it looks like a vial, like a potion, but it's like a cloudy, dark gray. I think this can help you.
And why should I take anything from someone that I don't know?
There's a lot of people here. I'm just a purveyor of special needs, and I can feel an aura around you.
Lloyd will kind of look around to see if anybody else notices what's kind of going on.
Not Dowroc. If he specifically wants to pay attention, he would definitely be able to do it. But I don't think if he's not looking close. I mean, he sees Lloyd walk away, but...
Well, he's just seeing if this is happening in his head or if this is something that's there.
It's a potion shop, like right across the street from me.
Okay, that's fine then. I thought it was like he turned around and like someone just popped up that's not really there. So as long as it's real, he's not as worried. So
it's more like a street vendor kind of thing. They're all like set up in the bazaar.
Like want to buy a sundial like randomly, like one of those guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And he said, "Well, what is it?"
Oh, the Dreamer's Respite Pump. It allows you to enter a deep sleep, providing restorative benefits and the ability to communicate through dreams.
Neat.
How much are you asking for it? 800
gold pieces.
Is it a single-use potion, or is it like a vial that he would attune to that he can continuously use it?
Single use.
Single use. Okay. All right. He'll pick it up. Okay.
And, says.
So it's like a long rest, single use.
And then, while in the dream state induced by the tonic, the drinker gains the ability to communicate with others who are also dreaming, regardless of physical distance. The communication is limited to simple thoughts, emotions, and images.
Okay.
I'm going to say that it restorative sleep. I'm going to say that is cut in half. Like you can sleep for 4 hours, but it will be the same as
a full, like a long rest.
Long rest. Yeah.
Okay. Well, providing that anybody else has anything they'd like to do, I mean, I'm ready to move to the. Well, I guess fast forward to round 2.
Yep. I'm good too.
Dowroc wanting to do anything, or?
Dowroc is probably going to make his way to Sullivan and see if he has any kind of like elemental bullets.
Ooh. Okay.
Because he's unattuned from his fifth element, so he needs some bullets.
Oh, I guess while we're in this place, I guess Zack will take the half plate that was in Dowroc's bag of holding, I guess, to see if it fetches any kind of gold. I forgot I asked him to hold on to it since I didn't need it.
Oh.
I don't know if it's really worth anything or not.
Sullivan will give 475.
Okay.
Megan.
I'm only doing reduced price because it is in prison, so that's why they're.
No, that makes sense. I mean,
Megan doesn't think to do that with hers. She just changes her armor and then leaves the old one there.
Dowroc is going to get a full array of bullets.
Cool.
a full array.
He's probably has some standard, so he's going to find there. Sullivan's offers him 3 silver bullets. He has about 6. He says that they're tranquilizer bullets. And he offers him 1 bullet that's kind of like bigger, but he says that this is an explosive bullet.
Boom.
And he offers him 6 array, like a rainbow of elemental bullets, like a flame, a frost, a shock, ecstatic, shock, and a sonic, and a poison bullet. And is that all you guys need to want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing else really that...
Okay.
Let's go get ourselves killed.
Well, we're back to reality. Lieutenant Tusk, you see, as you're waiting in the back area, like you're just resting up, eating and drinking or whatever you guys need to do, you see...
I forget, why is Dowroc Frankie again?
What?
I don't remember why Dowroc was named Frankie.
It's a
Frankie.
One Piece thing.
Oh, in One Piece. Oh, I'm turning into a robot. You see a figure. It's like he or she is, looks like they're holding like horn. They like have a bunch of instruments at their side. But Dowroc starts kind of breathing hard as he sees who is approaching.
Oh. It's a barred owl.
Interesting.
Kind of, gentlemen, my name is Captain Spot.
Did she say Spock?
Spot.
Oh, Spot. Okay.
I am the MC of the Coliseum. Captain Tusk usually sends me to get a bit of description and a little bit more details of the fighters of the Coliseum before we officially begin.
Didn't Lloyd will speak up? Didn't we already do round 1?
Well, yes, that was more of a, how we say, purge event for any kind of outsiders that want to interfere.
So we still only have 9 rounds remaining.
That's correct. I just wanted to, I just like to put a little flair for the introductions of the fighters and what your specialties are and your name, group name, and everything like that, so I can give the crowd a bit more hype. Any issues with that?
Lloyd doesn't seem too interested in providing any information to her, but Zack will speak up and say we have been dubbed the favored 5 by one of the other generals. Was it? I forget. Was it a general technically, or was it a
Vice Admiral?
Vice Admiral. So we were deemed the favored 5 by a Vice Admiral on an earlier floor. I'm Zack. I'm a paladin. I don't know how much information you would like, but...
I can work with whatever you give me.
I'm a paladin. The one that's not really talking much and seems kind of annoyed with it is his name's Lloyd. He's a fire user primarily, sorcerer, and then he'll turn it over to the other 3 that are there. Well, 4, I guess, because Selene's there.
Kind of takes out a parchment and starts writing things down, and if there's anyone behind her, like when they start speaking, the head will turn around and face them, and she'll just keep writing. Dowroc kind of gives his fake name at the start of the campaign to her.
Dowroc, last name, something. I forget his fake last name at this point. But yeah, we would specifically not mention the fact that he was royalty, nor that anything about Johan, obviously. We would just say something basic, like, I mean, I don't know if he's going to say, but just he's a druid.
Yeah, I'm Johan. I make plants grow and send other people to do my job for me.
Kind of gives him a look. All right. The next round will be a 4-on-4 match. The crowd and Lieutenant Tusk would appreciate if Floyd entered this battle, as he was the MVP of the last round.
Lloyd just kind of doesn't say much, and you could tell that he was initially planning on not attending due to how much power he utilized, but he agrees that he will take part. I guess, are we selecting, or is she? I didn't know if she had more to say.
That's it.
Okay. So, I guess Zack will turn to Johan. All right, so we need 3 other fighters to enter this. Do we know anything else? I'll turn to her. Do we know anything else about... Are we allowed to know anything else about the upcoming fight? Or is it just that it's 4-on-4?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 14. Low rolls. Get out of the way now. And I assume Selene, they'd already know him, so they really wouldn't ask much about him. Did they question why the fact that he's with us?
Who?
Selene.
No.
Okay, I didn't know if they were like, what are you doing here? Instead of being like on your floor. I didn't know if they cared or not.
Just really surprised. He gives like Selene a nod when she sees him, just writes it down as information, what he can do. Doesn't really... It's more of... They have like, since they've probably met each other before, but it's just mainly like just professional kind of.
Okay. All right. Do I find out any information about the next round, or was that too low?
He says, "I hope you all like cats."
Cats. I'll ask. I'll ask one last question. What are the rules for companions? And I kind of indicate toward Todd and Igo.
As long as they are, and she kind of looks them over, kind of like, do they require commands? Are they?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Then they are acceptable as one unit. They're acceptable extensions of yourself.
Okay, so that means at least Todd and Igo can join Johan and Dowroc. I'd only count as one still. All right. Zack will turn to Johan. All right, so we need to pick 3 out of the 4 remaining of us. Dowroc, Megan, Selene, you, and I. Do you have any recommendations?
She said cats, right?
Yeah, he said cats.
I mean, I depending on whether they're like actual cats or not, I would be a good choice. I'm pretty good with animals, I guess.
Yes. I would say to have both of us go, indicating Zack and Johan, and then one of the other 3, whether it be Dowroc, Megan, or Selene. So it all just depends on what additional type of fighter we want. Do we want Selene, who is a close range only, just greatsword? Do you want Megan, who's pretty much a greatsword but has a little more abilities? And then we have Dowroc, who's a mixture of ranged and physical. Yeah, because between the 2 of us, we have range and physical, so
I would expect these things to be pretty fast.
Because we also have Lloyd, who...
A little information on the next round. The ones that enter this round may not be able to enter the next round.
Ooh. Okay, that changes some things. Well then, Johan, why don't you take this round then, because it is animals. I'll sit out for the next round. Lloyd will enter, you'll enter, and then 2 of the other ones. So Selene, Megan, or Dowroc.
These things are going to be pretty fast, so anyone with a mixture of...
Selene has a speed of 30 feet.
Anybody with kind of a mixture of... They can attack from a distance or they can attack close would be useful. Selene can kind of do that with his shadow. Dowroc can definitely do that with Igo and the gun.
So we have to think that the next fight will be a 2-on-2 then. No, 2-on-2. If this one's 4-on-4 in the next round, they won't be able to. So we also need to make sure that whoever's paired with me in the next round complement well. That way, that round can go well.
Yeah.
So if Lloyd and Johan are automatically here.
Yeah.
So.
I recommend Megan and Selene.
I would. Yeah, I was thinking that too, probably. Oh, he was on the left, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me give you a map. Because it's going to be a...
Oh, is the map changed?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just all going to be in this...
Well...
This thing. So Dowroc and Zack are going to be the next round. Everybody else is in this fight.
Okay.
That's what we went with, so...
What's those for?
Yep, should be those 4.
That are fighting?
Yep.
And then you see...
Yeah, the limited rules. Now, Zack will say to Johan prior to them going out that the good thing is that if this round and next round fighters can't take part in both, after the next round it's a long rest, so you can really go all out on this fight.
Oh yeah.
We'll do yes, this round and then the 3rd round, and then you get a long rest after the 3rd round.
Yeah, so after the next round with Zack and Dowroc versus whoever, we get a long rest. And so that means both groups, because that's basically what Zack's thing was going to be. His idea was that just do 2 teams, do 2 fights, but each fight you both can literally go all out because you'll get a long rest. So, all right.
In Captain's spot, you see from the top of this tower here, she brings out like a horn and says, representing Team Favored 5, we have Johan, the Beast Tamer. So everyone knows Captain Selene in his dual personalities. We bring you the fiery redhead, Megan. And just as fiery as our MVP of last round, Lloyd, the Master of Fire. Versus, as the gates come up from this end, from the forest deep within the Shadow Veil, 3 of these guys. And you kind of see a, let's see here. Don't have a picture for this because it's these 3 come up with that. And this guy comes up from the back. But you kind of look at, it's kind of almost beefier than the others.
Oh, cool.
And it seems to have other one seemed to be weary of it.
All right. I guess I want to immediately roll, I don't know, nature maybe to see if I recognize what these creatures are.
Go ahead.
No, I don't.
At least it's not an attack.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I say, well, they do appear cat-like, but not like any cats I've ever seen.
Lloyd's like astute observation.
I'll step back and I'll kind of tap Todd forward a little bit.
What did you say the bigger one was? Just a bigger version of them?
He's kind of like gray color. He's
like them.
yeah, exactly. He kind of looks older. Kind of like he's walking around the back, but he kind of like stalking around in the back. But you see them kind of look back at it, waiting. Like it seems to be that they're waiting for something.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that he's the head guy.
Yeah, clearly the grayer one is the leader. We should maybe see about one of us focusing on him first. Whoever can get to him first. I looked at Selene and say you could probably get your shadow to him before any of us could reach him.
Good plan. He says, he looks over to Tusk and he just like nods and is like, "Let the battle begin. Let the second round for the favored fight begin."
Initiative.
Yep.
As they all beast growling and.
All right, Lloyd got a 27.
Okay, 27. You're right.
So he got a 19, so or he rolled a 19.
MVP doing work.
Oh, he's ready to hit something.
I got an 18.
On
Not awful.
Megan.
And
Who did? Johan got an 18?
yeah. And Megan is gonna get a 20.
20.
Nice.
And Selene, I forgot about what his sword does. He gets advantage on initiative rolls. So.
Oh yeah, the sword of warning.
Yeah. Good thing he did. What is Megan's
Dex?
Dex modifier?
+2.
Okay. Selene has a +4.
Nice. He's a quick, great sword user.
Let me just do someone. I can do it if you guys don't need to. Can you please rename them to 1, 2, 3, and the one in the back to A, please?
Yeah, I got it.
It is Lloyd's turn first.
I'll give you 2 guesses on what his initial thing is going to be. He's going to go right there.
Yeah.
And guess what he's going to do?
I imagine he's going to try to engage them in intelligent conversation.
He is. He's going to shoot a fireball right
He's
there.
going to say 2 words. 1 word, but actually 2. Fireball.
They all have to make a Dex 18 saving throw.
Dex 18 saving throw.
Sadly, you can tell though that his spell slots, he doesn't have many of these fireballs left because he didn't really get to rest from the last fight. But he's just throwing it straight at him. Might as well when they're all like right next to each other.
Okay, so mystery animal. It's mystery cat number 1 and number 2. Said 18. Have to beat.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta beat 18.
They do not. With a 11 and a 4.
Okay, so that's 1 and 2. Okay.
And then
I don't like that he called the back one A, implying that there might be another one.
number 3 gets a 4. And number A, or letter A, gets 18.
Alright, so the front 3 then. So they take, where'd it go? There it is. So the front 3 take 35 fire damage apiece, and then A takes 17 fire damage.
Roll a perception check, Lloyd.
Oh no. Maybe they don't take fire damage as easily. 8.
8.
Passive's 11. Do I notice that fire doesn't do as much?
They look a bit scorched.
Oh,
The
good.
2 and 3, but
Okay.
the one in the back doesn't look any damage. They took any damage at all.
Oh, good. It's like it's immune. Or if it succeeds on a dex saving throw, he doesn't take any damage. Could have either one. As a bonus action, he is going to spend 3 sorcery points. And he is going to... Where's he at? He's going to summon out his hound and target A with it. And so I roll initiative for the hound. That's pretty low. He has a initiative of 6, so he'll act whenever 6 in initiative rolls around, and then that ends Lloyd's turn. And he can only affect A. He can't do anything to 1, 2, or 3, and that's it. So he has to target A the entire time.
Next up is number 3 with a 21.
Ooh.
He is going to charge Lloyd. Did not like that damage.
Well, yeah, I would think not.
Bring it. Yeah, he's got one more fireball in the tank, and that's it. Besides, like, his necklace, technically. He can just chuck his necklace at it.
The necklace of...
I should just throw an 8th level
necklace of nuclear annihilation.
Just boom. It's his version of Dragon of the Darkness Flame. He just puts everything into it, auto kills the first round, he just walks off.
Oops, what did I just delete? Yeah, deleted the map. Okay. Anyway, I have tabs open. Deleted a tab. He is going to attack Lloyd with the tentacles.
The tentacle tail?
The tentacle. For an 18.
Lloyd on shield.
Okay. And then attack again for a 23.
That one hit, even with shield.
Okay. You take... Oh, give me one moment. There we go. It's going to move there. It's a 10 feet reach.
Oh, okay.
7 bludgeoning damage and 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Next, it's its turn. Next up is Selene. Selene is going to go bonus action 1, 2, 3, and have hit run. Actually, and then he's going to summon it. He is going to attack the beast through his shadow. Hits for 7 points of damage. Do it again. Get a minute. Okay. So actually, Lloyd, make a perception check.
17.
As you see the shadow go for a first attack, you see like it shift, like you see like an after image as the sword would go to strike it, but it misses like just like a few inches, and you're just like, that's weird.
Okay, so wait, he would have hit, but it seemed like it just missed for some reason.
Correct.
Okay.
Like it was there, and then it kind of moved, but you look at the feet, but it doesn't show any movement on the feet. And you see again the shadow just miss completely. Like it was close, and then it kind of the image just like it doubled for a second, and then it missed completely. Like the sword hit the ground.
Okay.
That is Selene's turn. It's Megan's turn.
All right. She is going to...
If I can, I will try to very quickly indicate what I saw to Megan and Johan, but I don't know if technically I would have enough time.
You can do that.
Okay.
It's like that.
Just to kind of be like, hey, heads up, this looked like the, you know.
Talking is like free action.
Why not? Well, it wasn't his turn, and I know that like a turn is 6 seconds technically, so it's like very quickly. Hey, I saw that.
All right, Megan is going to move there. Yeah, that's where she wants to move. She's going to activate her shield while she draws her bigger sword and casts her single-use magic missile. Yeah, she's going to fire all 3 of the blasts at A for 14 damage.
You notice that Pick some impact.
All right.
14.
What do you say? You notice what?
It takes impact as normal.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's her turn.
I can't do that today. It is Johan's turn.
All right. He's gonna stand back, and he's gonna have Todd kind of hover around like right here, and he's going to, he's gonna raise up his sword and chant a little bit in Druidic, and all of a sudden the sword glows with green light, and the air above the arena begins to darken as clouds build, filling up this entire 60-foot area.
Jesus.
Does it call lightning?
Yep. And then a bolt of
I
lightning.
get that later.
A bolt of lightning comes down and strikes right here. And 1, 2, and A all have to make DC 16 dexterity saving throws or take the full damage.
Let's do 1 and 2's roll. 1 got a 21, while 2 got 6.
Okay.
Does the hound? Oh yeah, never mind. You said it was right there. And then A will get an 11.
Alright, so 20 damage or half on anybody who saved.
One Zack gets level 3 spells. Johan and Zack can just sit back zapping people.
You see that number 1 kind of completely dodged any damage.
Okay.
Yeah, they must, on a successful, they dodge everything.
And that's gonna be Johan's turn.
Okay. Number 1 is going to kill. And he is going to attack Megan.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave a beans down here, so I remember where.
Oh, they'll call lightning.
No, it would be.
Well, you can do it in anything of the cylinder, right?
Yeah,
so I mean,
I would have put it.
call
It
it
would have
again.
been there where I put it. Making sure I remember. That would be the center of it. Attacks Megan. Okay, cool.
With an 18 and 17.
Miss both.
boom.
It is then. Let me take a look here. It's now A's turn. He's gonna make 2 whip attacks and a bite attack on the Hallandale Omen. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 with his tentacle and 1 with a bite attack. The tentacle is a 21.
That hits.
Takes 10 slashing damage, and the bite is an 11.
Misses.
Yeah, then it is the Hound's turn.
Okay. He is just going to try to bite attack A. So, 17 to hit.
Hits.
It deals 13 piercing damage. And then you have to succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
We got a 14.
Okay.
Darn.
That's the Hound's turn.
And then the last one, number 2, got initiative of 5.
Ooh.
Sucks to be him.
But it's going to move over here, attack the Hound with 2 tentacles at advantage.
Okay.
First one got a 20, 7 bludgeoning and 3 piercing.
Okay.
Then a 15. Or I'm sorry, 11.
11 misses.
Yeah. And it is Lloyd's turn.
Okay. Lloyd's going to... He is going to use his Umbral Arcana Staff and cast Shadow of Moil on himself. So he now is heavily obscured to others. And if somebody hits him, they take damage. And he's going to move around here. And he is going to Firebolt with advantage attack A.
Okay.
And he gets a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
And he does 12 fire damage. And that's his turn.
Is bloody.
Oh, cool.
And it's number 3's turn. Number 3 is going to attack the shadow.
Actually, correction, I'm sorry. I won't do the Shadow of Moil because I forgot that that's an action.
Okay.
I just won't do that. I'll just still Firebolt and that's it. My mistake.
And he is going to kill the shadow.
Actually, no. I'll do that. I'll just quicken spell Firebolt. So nothing changes, so that way I don't have to like figure out if the other one would have hit and stuff, so.
And the other one is chasing Lord. Number 3 is chasing Lord. Kill the shadow is now chasing Lord.
Oh, killed the okay.
Let's see, 21. Selene is going to re-summon his shadow.
Can you just do that indefinitely?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's so crazy that it's not like limited to proficiency or something.
Yeah.
Because you could just stand back and just keep summoning it.
One's going to here. And then he's going to attack through the shadow. Miss again. Oh boy. That's just a miss. Yeah, 16. That hit. 4 damage. Oh boy. 4 damage on number 3. Okay. Then it's Megan's turn.
Alright. She's gonna step up to this guy and swing for the fences, I guess.
Go ahead and roll a disadvantage. Or take a look. Yeah, roll a disadvantage.
Okay. Let me have her rage too. She doesn't do that enough.
Okay.
And just do her 2 attacks, I guess. 22
Hit.
for 15 damage.
15 damage on number 1. And then roll regular attack for the second attack.
Okay. Crit.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
And you get an extra ability on Astral Bender, doesn't it, when it crits?
Yep. 22 damage plus 13 radiant damage.
Does that count? Does Rage do extra? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay. I forget if it just halved the damage or if it increased damage.
Alright.
Definitely bloody.
And now she's gonna action surge.
Yeah. Kill it. Hey, you also... Well, no, you raged, didn't you?
Yeah.
Straight roll.
Hey, Great Weapon Master, you'd get a bonus attack, but...
14 to hit
That hits.
for 12 damage. And 22 to hit for
What's the damage modifier?
plus 4. So it'd
You
be...
kill, you kill it.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Unless you want to knock it out.
No. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
One down.
Megan seems to relay that once you are able to sink your teeth into it, the ability stops working.
Nice.
Let's see. That was Megan. It's Johan's turn.
He's gonna maintain his concentration on his... hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Call lightning. Yeah. Sadly, I don't get that for another 4 levels. Because half casters with multi-classing.
Half casters. Half casting. As he's doing that, I will get ready for the next one.
I'll be right back too, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to maintain concentration on Call Lightning, but I'm going to cast... state of everybody right now. I'm going to cast 3rd level Scorching Ray. And I'm going to aim 2 of them at A, and then 1 at each of the other guys. I'll have to move up to like here to do it. Ish. No, that's right. There. Let's do A first. First one, 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
Second one, 17 to hit
That hits.
for 12 damage. Then attacking 3, 19 to hit
That hit.
for 2 damage. And then attacking 2, I'm assuming I miss with a 10.
Yeah, roll a roll a disadvantage.
Yeah, well
for
then
2.
I'm sure I miss anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. And then Todd will charge and attack 3.
Roll with advantage.
17 damage. And make a DC 16 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It is not prone. Only got a 10.
Ooh.
I do believe and it does. Nope, just not prone.
Alright. That is Johan's entire turn. I'll be right back again. But
Yeah, it is A's turn. A's turn is going to. The hound looks like it. You see it. You see it actually actively turn on its ability to shift.
Okay.
And then it's going to attack the beast with advantage with tentacle for a 23. Then that takes 23. It's 10 slap damage.
You said of the hound?
Yeah.
Yeah. 23 hits.
And then a bite attack.
How much did that do?
10 slashing damage with a tentacle.
Okay.
And then a bite attack for, I believe that is 17.
Yep.
12 piercing damage.
Boom. Hound's gone.
that's a shame.
Hound is gone. Okay. Can you resummon it, or do I just delete it from the...
If I resummon it, it doesn't do anything.
It gets a new initiative? Okay.
Yeah, it's all brand new, so.
Okay. I'll just delete the name until you decide it resummons or not. And then number 2 is going to 25, 30, 35, 40. Number 2's turn. And then it's back to Lloyd's turn.
Okay. Lloyd is.
Can you see displacement back on? As 2 is moving, or after it finishes moving, you kind of see it. It's kind of vibrating in place, like the image. You can see it clearly now that it is vibrating in place.
For what, A or?
As it's moving, you see it kind of like walk around, and you kind of see it like shifting. Like you see it steps, but there's like an extra paw.
Oh, gotcha.
It's almost like a weird blur to it.
Lloyd will move there and shoot at advantage firebolt against A. 19.
It hits.
Only 4 fire damage though.
Every little bit helps.
Yep. And that will that'll end Lloyd's turn.
3 is going to attack the shadow once again. The tentacle.
I assume it stands up, right?
Remember,
Yeah.
it was
And, yeah. No, sorry. There should have been a...
Okay.
And then it's going to attack Todd. Didn't like Todd very much.
Okay.
For a 24.
That hits.
And then, 10 or 7 piercing or 7 bludgeoning and 3 piercing damage.
Alright.
Then it goes to Selene's turn. Selene's gonna move here, and then he's gonna make a shadow. 2 plus 3. He's gonna attack. One attack on number 2 at disadvantage. You get hit. And hit it for 11 points damage. It's number 2. And he's going to attack number 3 through his shadow for a hit. That's bloody. It is Megan's turn.
And she's going to move here and then attack with her sword. 16 to hit.
That hits.
14 damage.
Umbridge.
And that also hits for 16 damage. And that's her turn.
Okay. It's Johan's turn.
He is once again going to throw a level 3 Scorching Ray. 2 at A again, and then 1 at each of the other ones. So against A, 14 to hit, 5 damage. And then 10 to hit.
I'm sorry?
10 to hit.
Misses.
Figured.
It's at A. Yeah.
Alright, and then against 3, misses.
With what?
1.
Yeah. You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Roll severity.
Yeah. 49.
And that was against number 3.
Yeah.
Roll attack roll.
6.
Plus your... What is that for?
For damage or an attack roll?
Roll an attack roll for the... Roll an additional attack for the Scorching Ray.
10.
10. Okay, you missed the shadow.
Okay. And then against the last guy,
For a 2,
14
it's
to
a
hit
straight roll. That hits.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
And then Todd's gonna shimmy here and attack with advantage. 14 to hit for 11 damage.
3. Okay. Then it is A's turn. See him start to fade away at the beginning of his turn, but then he kind of shakes up and kind of starts displacing again. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to pounce on Todd.
Jerk.
That's me.
Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw.
Alright, he gets a 4.
Ooh.
Is not prone, and the beast can do a bite as a bonus action.
Cool.
Gets a 20.
Hits. Hits.
Yeah. It does 12 piercing damage.
Alright. Cool.
Let's see. It's number 2's turn. Number 2 is going to attack Megan with 2 claws, or 2 tentacles.
Okay.
One is a crit,
That sucks.
and the other is a 12.
Alright, well, the 12 misses.
Yeah.
The crit does not.
So
Where's Dowroc silvery barbs when you need it?
it's not going. Let's see. 6 bludgeoning and 3 piercing.
How are you having that 3?
That's a 1.
Okay. Barely felt it.
Well, he's going mass damage, so he's doing the most damage to him. So,
That's great.
it is back to Lloyd's turn.
Lloyd's.
Yeah.
He is going to... Well, he's still got 1 in the chamber, so he is going to shoot a fireball over here to encompass these 2. So, dexterity 18 saving throw.
Is it hitting the shadow or just those 2?
Ooh. Actually, no, I'm going to do this first.
Okay.
I'm going to do a bonus action and spend 3 sorcery points. I'm going to resummon the Hound of Ill Omen. I'll put him in A again. I'll put him over here, though. Roll initiative for him. He has... What's his dex? He has 11 initiative. And then he then is going to shoot the fireball. And so since the Hound is within 5 feet of A has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
So fireball 18 to hit those 2. And this is his last fireball without using his item, but
A roll. Oh, he has a straight roll, so 5 for A.
fail. All right, and 3. 3 is a normal roll, so he doesn't, or advantage, or whatever. All right, well, I seem to have missed him, but A at least.
Yeah.
Takes 23 fire damage.
Okay.
23 fire damage, which
And then-
is
Which is what?
halved.
So 20, or 11 or 12, depending. And then that'll end his turn.
Okay. It is
Well, yeah, that's his turn.
number 3's turn.
Did not do as much damage as I would have liked, just because 3 saved.
Well, Todd is now prone, so 3 is going to take advantage of that.
Jerk.
Rude.
Tentacle for a 16.
Miss.
He's got the bracers now, so he's got, what do you have,
Oh.
like 17 defense? Or
18.
And then a 15, so it missed.
Todd's just rolling around, scratching his back against the ground, and they're dodging by accident.
Selene's turn. Selene is going to attempt to attack 3 first and miss. And then he's going to attack number 2. Did number 2 take damage this round? I don't remember.
didn't Megan hit him?
Well, that was
I don't
last
remember. Oh, then
No,
I
then.
don't think so.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's right. Megan did hit him. So he just straight up rolled and for 9 points of damage to number 2. Alright, it's Megan's turn.
Alright, she's gonna swing real hard at that guy.
Well, never mind. I was going to say recommend moving to the other side, advantage.
Yeah, that's true. She was standing next to Selene to use her defensive style on him, but this thing's about to go down, so he doesn't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think about I forgot about the defensive, so. She's got great weapon master too, if you want to take advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So it would be 17 to hit.
That hit.
For,
1 HP left.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
for a hell of a lot of damage. Then she'll move. She'll use the rest of her movement to go there. And she'll attack the other one.
Okay.
And she will not take the deficit this time. And get a 23 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage.
Number 38. Still up.
Well, that's her turn. So back around to Johan, I imagine, then. He's going to, for safety, speak a healing word at Todd to give him back 9 HP. And then he's going to use his action to send a lightning bolt from his call lightning down right here so that it'll affect A and 3.
Okay.
They roll DC 16 dex.
Number 3 will roll a 14,
Okay.
and A will roll a 19.
Alright, so I'm assuming A takes no damage.
Right.
The other one will take 22 damage.
Still up.
Todd will then stand up and attack 3. Screw that guy. And crit
Yay.
for,
Number 3.
yeah, for 10, 13, 16 damage.
Blech.
Nice.
Yay. Just one left.
And that's Johan's turn.
It's a hound's turn.
The hound will shimmy around, and the hound has pack tactics, so he will gain advantage, and he is going to attack A. So, 20 to hit.
That hits.
Does 13 piercing damage, and then DC 13 strength saving throw or not prone.
Blech.
Oh, okay. We did it, guys.
Yeah, the dark clouds above the arena clear.
You hear a horn blare again as the declaration of the end of the round. Give it up for the favored 5.
Woohoo! Todd's out here thinking, am I one of the 5 now? kind of prancing along with a big smile on his face.
We will take a short rest.
Cool.
That's she declares, well, we take a short rest, of course, between the round, so the other participants may be ready.
That wasn't bad. Johan didn't take a single hit. Megan didn't take a single hit that mattered because it only affected her temp HP.
Ooh, okay.
And Todd barely took any damage either because he had temp HP too.
Temp HP for the win.
Yeah.
So mean.
I mean, I healed him, but I healed him back to his full HP, so it hardly even mattered, really. He wasn't even bloodied.
All right, while I'm preparing this, do they have any request what the rules are? Do we find out the rules for the next other, or is it just the 2v2?
It's 2v2.
Okay, that's okay.
She comes out, declares that next round will be 2v2 between the other survivors from the other non-participants from the last match.
Let's see. 3.
Anything you guys want to talk about? Or?
Not really. I just want to say that wasn't too difficult so far, but I expect there will be some amount of escalation.
I would imagine so. All right. I guess Zack and Dowroc will enter the ring. I don't know where you'd like us to start.
From...
Yeah, what here constitutes the arena? Just the round part in the middle?
Yeah, just the round part of the middle.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. It doesn't. Go ahead and start from the left to the right, or your choice, whichever you guys wanted, whichever Zack wants to start out from.
I mean, we'll just start over here, I guess.
Okay. Start here.
Okay. So wait, which part's part of the arena then? Is it just this, or is it this?
It's the whole, and well, you can definitely step into the grasslands. It's
Okay.
like a steps. That's like how you see that steps down.
So
And then
we'll be
you're just
chilling over here then.
Yeah, I just wanted to move people kind of out of the way then. Okay.
Okay. Captain Swamp.
Occasionally, while you're setting up and chilling and stuff, Johan or Megan might, smile or chuckle when you realize they're still talking using those earrings.
Oh.
Captain Spot is gonna be up here.
Okay.
We have Zack, the Holy Warrior, and Dowroc, the Master of Mechanics, Firearms, as he says. In the next ring, we have visitors from the 6th floor. 2 warriors who've decided to walk into the fray.
Uh-oh. 6th floor.
You hear a rustling of metal coming from that side. And there's 2 people come up side by side.
K1 and Alkali.
The one on top, you see, looks like this. And the other one,
Ooh. Okay.
you see, looks like this, but they have this kind of like a gold sword and a shield compared to the other.
Oh, okay.
Neat.
To quote Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a fellow chucker, eh?
They're both sword and long sword and shield.
Well, they look melee at least, so that's good. At least for Zack, and I mean...
As they're walking, they're kind of just... They don't really say anything. They don't really posture for attention or anything like that. As they... Alright. Dowroc and Zack, please roll initiative.
Zack has 18.
18. Did you do your
Guidance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with guidance.
Oh, Dowroc got a 19
Oh.
for 5. That's right, 5.
I'll from the sidelines, Johan will whisper a message to Zack be cautious if you guys are coming up from a lower floor. They may actually be proper enemies who are trying to make their way up for some reason, working for whatever her name was.
Yeah, the one that stole the masks.
Yeah.
And your message is just a message. It's not a telepathic link. Like I can't talk back, right?
You can reply in a whisper.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I say that's a good point. I'll definitely keep on my toes.
All right. Zack, it's your turn.
All right. I will. They're pretty far away already, so I guess I'll just kind of move up. Where was I? Right there. So let's actually move. Yeah, I'll move right there. I will cast Fairy Fire at them. So Dex 16 saving throw.
The first one.
So I'm gonna hit both of them, or attempt to hit both of them.
Night 1 got a 15. Then got a 19.
Okay, so the top one at least glows blue. So now if we attack it, we have advantage on it, and it can't benefit from being invisible.
Okay.
And then that will end Zack's turn.
They're gonna make their way. So you see the one with the long sword. Take the image. That is actually going to be the other one. Without.
Oh, you're talking about the images that you sent us?
Yeah. The
the
one
black-
it doesn't have a weapon,
Yeah.
and then the other one has that long sword and the shield. But the other
The
one
black
has,
one that has the sword and shields. Which one?
the one with the sword and the shield is the
In the picture is.
the gold, the night gold.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So the
Cage.
Knight Gold is the Black Knight. The K1 is the one with the golden armor that's also got a sword and shield, but just not in the picture.
Well, he doesn't have a sword. He just has a shield. It looks like he's just using nothing.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have a sword. I had to rename him to. It is Dowroc's turn.
Shoot them. Shoot them right in their armored faces.
Aim small, miss small.
6. Alright, Dowroc is going to shoot at K1. 25. That
He
hits.
does have advantage. I don't know if you did that with advantage or not. I just mean for crit purposes.
You almost got it.
Ah, darn.
Nah.
I'm back.
Takes 10 points of damage. And then he's going to attack the other one.
Okay, you're shooting him each once.
Yeah, just he actually misses.
Okay, so we know that at least the bottom one has an AC of 18 or higher. Okay.
And then he's going to send out Igo. Actually, he's going to keep Igo where he is. It is Zack's turn.
Okay. Zack is going to go. He is going to activate his armor. So behind K1, Seraphel appears.
Yeah.
And then Zack is going to make, not a real running, but he's going to move there to attack K1. And so he has advantage against him. +2. Well, I guess technically I'll put Seraphel there. So he will strike with his greatsword. 23 to hit.
That hits.
I get to re-roll the 1 and 2, so I'm just going to re-roll all of it since there's a 1 and a 2. So 7 slashing damage. And then I will attack again with 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be 7 plus 1, so 8 slashing damage.
8.
And then it goes to
8.
Seraphel's turn, who acts immediately after me. And he is going to use his leadership action, which is for 1 minute. Basically, it's the bless command. Anybody that's within 30 feet of him can add a D4 to their attack or saving throw, as long as they can hear Seraphel, and Seraphel's alive.
Yeah.
So all of us are under the bless spell base, pretty much.
Hey.
And then that'll be Seraphel's turn.
All right. Roll a perception check for me, Zach.
Perception. Aw, I didn't notice anything.
Not notice anything. And kind of in the midst of battle right now. You're hearing the twangs. The just sounds like a normal hit. K1 is going to. K1 is going to attempt to punch you twice.
Oh, he's punching me. Okay.
Go ahead and do once with a 21 to hit.
Zack will throw up a shield
Okay.
to go up to 23 AC for the turn.
And 19.
Bing, bing. Miss.
And then he is going to attempt to shield bash.
Oh, okay.
And miss.
Ooh, okay.
The knight's KC is going to meet its longsword at Seraphel.
Okay.
2 attacks with the longsword. A 21 and a 25
Both hit.
for 26 slashing damage.
Ooh. All right.
And then it's going to shield bash Lane or Seraphel
Yeah.
for 13
Like 13 to AC or
AC.
miss.
Okay.
Man, that took out half of Seraphel's HP already.
The bummer.
Long hit.
It is back to Doc's turn.
Shoot him.
And it has blast, so I gotta remember that.
Yep.
It's
Technically,
gonna-
it's not blessed, so I could stack bless on top of it. But yes,
Oh, okay.
it's blessed for all intents and purposes. It's the exact same effect.
What's going on?
It's gonna take a shot at the KC because he didn't attack before. He still doesn't get a right feeling for KC, and that will hit. Only dealing a minimum down damage though.
Grazing shot.
Yeah. Then he's gonna attack the other one. The other one's definitely hits him for 14 points of damage.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, they hit pretty hard, but I'm trying to like make it so that we can hit them pretty regularly with advantage and bless.
There's an episode of Star Trek Voyager where an alien beams onto the shuttlecraft and there's 3 people there and he has a gun that shoots exactly 3 beams and hits all of them at once. We need something like that for Dowroc. He walks into a room, there's 19 people, his gun just suddenly has 19 barrels and shoots 19 shots.
Jesus.
Scatter shot.
And then Dowroc command I go to burn them down.
Scorching ray.
And Scorching Ray on 2 on the KC and 1 on K1. Where are you?
Should be a +5 to hit.
Does 1d8 or 2d6? Is it 2d6?
Or
Yeah.
what, damage?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. So 1 on K1.
Which he has advantage on.
So you see it raise its shield, and it takes no damage.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then 2 on KC, and fire damage. 18 or 18. 1 hits for another 2d6. Right, and then Dowroc is command him to move up. Zack.
Okay.
Right. Zack, roll perception check.
11.
Those hits from the Scorching Ray on the KC seem to sound hollow.
Ooh. It's like there's no underneath his armor. Or there's no body, I guess, underneath the armor.
K1 goes up to punch Zack. for a 12 total.
Miss.
Is going to shield bash you for a 19 total.
I'll shield again.
Okay.
Well, actually, wait a minute. Have I still used... Did I have another turn after he attacked me?
Oh, no, sorry. I skipped you. Go ahead and
Oh, okay.
ignore that then. Okay. Those, if it isn't bad.
Wait a minute. I think I already did this once without... I don't think I went again. Okay. Zack is going to just attack K1.
Okay.
So he'll have advantage. He will crit.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
For starters, he is going to deal... So not 13, so it's 10 plus... So 19 slashing damage. And he is going to smite with a second level spell slot. So 19 slashing. And then an additional 23 radiant.
Ooh.
And then I will attack again.
Still standing. Yeah.
With advantage.
Crit again.
I will crit again.
Whoop.
Yeah.
And I will do 20 slashing damage.
It's dead.
Oh, okay.
Already dead. It's already dead.
And he will move around this way. And then Seraphel will go. And Seraphel will do 2 greatsword swipes at KC with advantage. So, first one... Oh, I only rolled 1 d20. It's a... So... Ooh. 15 misses, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will attack a second time. There we go. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh. He deals 5 slashing damage. And that's his turn.
You'll look at Seraphel, and he will attack him with the longsword twice.
Okay.
Well, once, because Zack did.
Yep.
For 20,
That hits Seraphel.
takes 13 damage.
Oh. Okay.
19 or 18.
Seraphel will use his parry reaction to add 2 to his AC against that attack to up it to 20.
And then he is going to shield bash Zack.
So when...
Okay.
Yeah, screw it. So when he attacks Seraphel the second time, Zack will do a sentinel attack on him.
Okay.
And he will use his precise strike on him. So he's already got advantage, but he will have a better advantage. And he will crit again.
Jesus Christ.
He will do... So 15... So 20... Hold on. 26 slashing damage.
26.
And I will find smite with the level 2 slot. So
Go away, Klaus.
it does an additional 38 Jesus radiant damage.
Is it dead?
No.
And that ends that's all he does. Now he gets shield bash.
D8. That equals.
Well, this is a good fight for Zack, I'll say.
It's bloody.
Right.
I'm going to shield bash Zack in the face.
Yep. Like that.
You hit him, but it like he doesn't pause the shield bash. Like it took damage, but it doesn't seem like it.
So it's just attacking through my attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like you didn't even feel it.
14, which is miss.
Ooh.
Is Dowroc's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoot it. Shoot it once. Crit.
Yeah. Hope we don't need any more of those today because we're not going to be getting them.
Yeah.
And for that much damage, for 24 damage, it's still up, and he's going to shoot again to try to finish it off. Miss.
He has blast too, remember?
Oh. It wouldn't matter unless I use a lucky slot, which I'll go ahead and use lucky slot.
I'll say you get 3 luckies a day, right? So
Yeah. Is it re-roll with the with the modifier, or is it just? Yeah, that's 11, so 20. Yep, that hit.
Do it.
And he is able to knock it down.
Cool.
Boop. And then you see the armor collapse, and there's nobody inside the armor. And you hear the horn signifying the end of the round. Give it up for the mysterious duo.
I'm gonna
we did it, guys.
wander out here and like kick around the empty armor and stuff and just really look at it, you know.
Yeah, go ahead and make them do whatever you need if you want to take a closer look.
Yeah.
I'll since we'll have time, I will cast the detect magic to just see what type of magic it is. I prepared that now. I figured we need at least 2 people with detect magic. Oh, and then he...
I will ask Dowroc if he's still able to identify it, and if he wants to. It might be interesting to find out what this is. It could be. It could. Yeah, it could be an artifact. Who knows?
You can sense a fading magic from it. Like you detect magic. It's kind of like a what's a summoning magic? Conjuration almost. And it kind of fades. But you get the effect that this magical armor it kind of muted the spell a little bit. Like you tried to touch it. It kind of like almost didn't work.
What, detect magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not...
Is it like an anti-magic armor, I guess?
Like some sort of... you can get a little bit of information, like some of the immunities. The major immunity would be bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
Ooh.
Would we have immunity?
So it seems like somebody
from both of these. Both of the armor.
Somebody used conjuration magic to animate them, and now that magic's gone.
Yeah.
I'm still a little concerned that they were sent up here to scout ahead or something for our enemy.
Yeah.
So we need to be a little careful, watch out for whoever might have summoned them.
Are we able to obtain, are we able to pick up these armor, or do they kind of get carted off?
They kind of get carted off.
Okay. I figured as much, that they would probably just take them. Like, we couldn't loot anybody we beat, so...
The sword, they're kind of like, they turn into like regular armor, like they're plate armor.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They're not like magical or anything like that. And then the sword is just a regular long sword. It just happened to be the strength of the knight that took it.
Gotcha.
Whatever master they had was pretty strong, and get the feeling. Yeah, Johan was right, that these guys were just scouts.
Zack will go to Johan. Well, 3 down at least, 7 to go, and then we can...
And you all get a long rest.
Yay!
In the 3rd round, Dowroc walks up to the center. I wish to declare a duel.
Uh-oh. Wait, did we already do the long rest?
Well, this is before the long rest.
Oh, okay.
And then he points at Lloyd. I don't believe what you say about You being who you are, just being who you are.
What do you mean?
Well, they're having their lovers spat.
About being your true self. About you being your true self. Well, just enjoying inflicting fireballs. Pretty much just he doesn't believe that that is his true self, that he just likes to do evil smiles and cause destruction.
Well, while they're having their lovers spat, I'm gonna go talk to Zack and say I'm gonna see if I can get an audience with Tusk. If
I think
if somebody is trying to scout ahead from the lower floors and might be looking to cause trouble, he should at least know.
Agreed. I think that sounds like a good idea.
All right. So
that's easy enough. From the north side, you can just walk up to nobody steps up to stop you. I mean, Tusk is a giant Luxodon, so he's his own bodyguard. So
Zack will kind of walk with Johan behind him.
Okay.
Megan does too, and she definitely looks like she wants to take a swing at the guy, but she doesn't. She doesn't.
The Tusk kind of like leans in, like he kind of grips his chair, and he looks like he's about to pounce too. So, seeing how Megan is walking up towards him, like the body language for Megan, he kind of gets ready too.
She's vibrating a little bit inside her armor. Johan will just explain to him, recount again kind of the bare bones of what's happened up to this point, who the enemy is as a reminder, and then like we really got the impression that these people might be advanced scouts for somebody with a nefarious purpose. Just wanted to let him know so he could keep an eye out, and we'll be doing the same.
In my Colosseum, all are estranged to the same rules.
I understand.
As everyone else.
I understand. It's just I'm slightly worried that seeing how our enemy is the warden of this entire prison, someone might be able to circumvent your rules. Just wanted you to have a heads up.
I understand. The first round was to eliminate a majority of those possibilities, which your group did with flying colors. From now on, they are susceptible to the rules, unless they will be crushed by me or by the audience itself. Any kind of rule breakers like that will be put down immediately. I always keep an eye on the watch of the participants, so no need for concern. But thank you for looking out for the rules of this place. And as for the warden, she did speak with me. I told her the same thing I told you. When and you will be set down. She understands that we have an agreement, me and her, that we watch our own boundaries.
Well, as long as you're aware of the problem, and kind of wander back over this way. I don't entirely trust him though. But who do I, frankly? So like,
that's fair.
Zack leaving first before Megan.
Huh?
Is Megan gonna hover around?
And she kind of gives it a look and does that little point at my eyes, point at your eyes thing, and then walks away.
He kind of laughs. Oh, he says 7 more rounds.
So Lloyd's gonna inquire with Dowroc. Is this gonna be a round that you want to do after the next long rest?
Yeah.
Lloyd says, fine, I accept your challenge.
Dowroc says, I don't believe this is your true self, man.
So we're doing a long rest first, right? I just don't want to... Okay. All right.
Great.
All right. We got another map?
Yes.
Is Zack gonna give a speech during the rest?
Yes. Everyone goes back up to the 13 temp hit points.
Very good.
Because I can do a
Very
speech after
good.
each round because it's a short rest. Oh, that's this one.
As Captain Spot comes up and says, just making aware of recapping for you two that the loser of this will face a handicap in the next round, or may even sit out for the further round.
Lloyd will kind of look at Dowroc and he's like, "Are you sure you want to take the handicap?"
And Dowroc says, "I'll beat you with one hand tied behind my back."
I would cut off your head if it just stood a foot above the ground.
Jesus.
Let's see.
So mean. And this counts.
Zack will talk to Johan, I guess. I'll be like, well, I guess this at least counts for a round.
Yeah.
This counts as a dawn for any kind of abilities.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
The rules are you cannot leave the circle.
Oh, okay.
So you can start off here. Or whatever you need to.
You can't go past these squares.
Correct.
Okay.
You can start off on that square if you want to. At the end, here like that. Actually, your spot will be at the center and start off. And we have had a declaration of a duel between between Dowroc, our star mechanical machinist, and our fire master Lloyd. There seems to be some sort of grudge or some sort of disagreement between them. Let the battle begin. As she kind of flies over to Selene, just chatting it up with him, I guess, just hanging out with him. The Spot kind of, as we get closer, she kind of like has a smile, like a excited smile on her face, like, and Dowroc seeing Spot in front of her kind of like freaks out a little bit. Kind of gets a...
Dowroc's like in the algorithm.
Well, he goes down to one knee. It's not like a... and then... let's the roll initiative.
Okay. Lloyd has 18.
Well, Lloyd is definitely going first. Since versus Tal 6.
All right. Let's see. Lloyd is going to use his action to cast Shadow of Moil from his item on himself. So he becomes heavily obscured. And then he will use a bonus action to spend 3 sorcery points and summon out his Hound of Ill Omen, and he's going to point it at Igo. And then the initiative for the Hound is dead last with a 3. And that ends, well, Lloyd will move there. And that ends Lloyd's turn.
Dowroc will put his pistol away. Then he'll put his the multi-purpose tool in his right hand. And he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Lloyd and the Hound, of course, can do what it needs to do.
He doesn't have an opportunity attack. He can only hit Igo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his sole focused is Igo, so those two are fighting.
He is going to say to Lloyd, I'm going to knock some sense into you, boy.
Lloyd just says, bring it on, bitch. Don't you love their relationship? As a reminder, it's heavily obscured, so any attack's going to be a disadvantage against him.
Well, he rolled, he had to dash to get there.
Oh, gotcha.
Hound's turn.
So that means it's Lloyd's turn.
Well, it's I go still.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yes.
Attack the hound.
Okay.
Rough.
That is not me playing with that.
That's 9. So 15
It's
Smack.
for 12 damage.
okay.
And that is the end of Dowroc's turn.
All right. The hound, I believe, is next,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the hound will just attack Igo, and he gets only 1 attack. And ooh, he only gets a 9 to hit, so miss, I assume.
This is, yeah.
Okay. Lloyd. Let's see. He is concentrating, right? Yep. Shadow Mole's concentration. He is going to cast Fire Shield on himself. So now if you hit him, you take a crap ton of damage back to yourself.
Okay.
And he is going to move over here. So potentially provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
Well, Tower's gonna take a swing.
Okay.
Is it disadvantage?
Yes. Disadvantage.
Well, you got lucky.
Was that a crit?
Yeah. But he's still got the 25 for 11 points of damage.
It hits. So. Oh, I didn't add the 10 hit points. All right, 11.
How much do I take back?
You are going to take... You take 7 necrotic and 6 fire.
7 necrotic and 6 fire.
So it should have just gotten rid of your 10 hit points, pretty much. And then Lloyd will end his turn.
Dowroc is gonna chase him.
Okay.
Dowroc is going to use Arc Blade. Well, not Arc Blade. He's just gonna attack him twice. There's no point in Arc Blade yet.
Okay.
For disadvantage,
Yep.
18
That hits.
Smack.
or 8 point damage.
Pummel. Smack.
8 damage.
8 damage.
All right. And then let me see if this is 1 per turn or if it's... Yep. Okay, so you take 5 necrotic and 16 fire damage back.
16
Jeez, man.
fire.
It was max fire shield.
The roll concentration.
Oh, yes, sorry. 18, so he's fine.
Okay.
Thank you for that reminder. Not used to having to roll for concentration saves.
Attack again. Almost a crit again, but a 23.
Yeah, that hits. Doing pretty well with disadvantage, too.
12 points of damage.
I'll do the con save first. Ooh. Well, no, actually, that's fine, because 12 would be 6, so yeah, so he barely maintained concentration. And then...
3, or is it necrotic? Is it roll for necrotic, or is it a set amount?
10 for fire, and 9 for necrotic.
Jeez.
Just the shadowy flames just keep ripping out and hitting Dowroc.
Let's see here.
Lloyd just kind of laughs and he says, I don't even have to attack you.
And
Now, Lloyd's taking damage, though, so I mean, he is hurt.
1 and 7.
The fact that Fire Shield is not concentration is crazy to me.
It is. It's absolutely bonkers.
Io's turn.
What level is Fire Shield?
4.
I thought.
Io misses, I think, with a 11.
Yep. Hound has 14 AC. Hound's turn.
Yep.
The Hound will strike Igo back and get a crit fail. Ooh, crit miss, I mean. Severity. 49, just like I think John's was.
Yep. Io's going to take a swing.
Okay.
Definitely
That
hit.
would hit.
And takes 9 points of damage.
Okay. The hound is bloody.
Ooh. Let's see. Go ahead with Lloyd's.
Lloyd. Yeah, he's just gonna walk away. Well, actually, he'll go down here. So, if you want to trigger an attack, you can.
It's only melee that fire shield.
So fire shield is, I think, within 5. Let me double check. Fire shield is within 5 feet. The shadow of Moyle is within 10 feet.
Okay.
So when I move out of range, though, I would be within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
both would trigger if you hit me.
Okay. I will not. Dowroc will not.
Okay, and then he will use his action for his turn to use his Umbral Arcana Staff's ability. He touches a willing creature with a staff, so himself, restores hit points equal to 1d6 plus your charisma modifier, and he can use it a number of times to proficiency, so he regains 8 HP. And he will end his turn. And I will be just a moment.
Quick, attack him now.
Lloyd's not paying attention.
Okay, I'm back.
So, I have a rule of cool.
Okay.
What do you think of a magic extinguishing another magic?
I mean, you're the DM. I mean, you can do, if you want to do like a rule of cool kind of thing. Because let's see, what's Gust of Wind's ability? Gas, vapor, and extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames.
And it causes protected flames such as lanterns to dance wildly and has a 50% chance to extinguish them.
Yeah, the most common ruling is that since a person is bigger than a torch, it's not a similar flame. Unfortunately, that would have been really neat.
Gas or vapor does... Because both spells that he's using makes flames go around his whole body.
Yeah, but
but it's up to
the ruling seems to be definitely that anything that takes concentration wouldn't be affected anyway.
So fire shield potentially.
Yeah, but
the shadow of Moyle, you'd have to break his shield or concentration. Yeah. But you're the DM, so I mean you can.
Well, it makes sense. Trying to think of something I can do.
That's why you need a rocket punch.
I mean, I punch him, but knock him out concentration, but it's just not working so handily for me.
Shoot him then.
For the retaliation.
Shoot him with your gun.
He's got, so he's because he's got advantage on his concentration checks too because of he took Warcaster, so he has a +6, and then he just gets advantage on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, technically a gun might be your best bet.
It's
because I mean, as long as you're within or further than 10 feet, you won't take any backlash damage.
been my experience that if something needs hurting, gun tends to work pretty well regardless.
All I'll say is Dowroc has been known to shoot somebody that is wrapped in darkness flames, and he can shoot him in the face and knock him out.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
He's going to use Misty Step then, and to teleport over there.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, and he doesn't have regular. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to save bullets, because I just have regular bullets right now. For because I don't have the thing.
Oh, you don't have a.
Well, I guess I could. No, yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have put the infusion on the.
You would have put the bullet infusion, I think, on the regular pistol.
Yeah, he just didn't have it because we took a 8-hour rest. That's why. Okay. So it's with this disadvantage because of the thing it's still up.
Yep, he still has disadvantage though. So
16.
16 misses.
Well, that's what the battle first. It's the same thing. 2 19s.
19 hits.
For 13 points of damage as he takes out his pistol.
13 concentration saving check. He succeeds in maintaining concentration.
Igo's turn. He's gonna attack the hound for a 23.
That hits.
And then 9 points of damage.
Okay.
It's Lloyd's turn.
It is the hound's turn.
Oh, the hound's turn.
The hound will attack. I go back. Hey, 21.
It hits.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you have to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or knock prone. I mean, these two are just going to beat the hell out of each other, so... I mean, even if you fall prone, they'll just stand up, so...
Oh, he's prone. He is prone.
Alright, now it's Lloyd's turn. Lloyd just kind of looks at Dowroc and he says, "Are you sure you want to keep going?"
Dowroc's kind of breathing heavily. I'm good.
Lloyd lifts up his right hand and points it at Dowroc. This is your last chance.
I don't think this is you. There's something else. This is you trying to overcome. This is you trying to compensate for something. This isn't. I know you have a darkness within you. The darkness you're struggling with. You're trying to match it, but you're trying to pretend that this is something else that you aren't. Thinking that you have to push yourself away from others to redeem yours, to keep everyone safe. That's what I believe.
You can see Lloyd getting a little struggling, not annoyed, but like you could see him starting to grit his teeth a little bit.
Do whatever you have to.
Lloyd shoots a firebolt at advantage against Dowroc.
Firebolt at advantage. Okay.
Not a fireball, a firebolt. 21 to hit.
I'm Dowroc will absorb elements.
Ooh. Does 7, so what, 3 I guess? Or 4, whichever.
Or 7, it'll do 3.
Okay. Lloyd, after the shot, Lloyd's gonna be just looking at him like, why do you care so much? And that's his turn.
Dowroc is going to away his gun again.
You say he's gonna put his gun away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you said raise his gun again.
Absorb elements is the next melee. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Run up to Lloyd. Because I saw how you were in the cave. I didn't know if that was an act, but you truly didn't want to hurt anybody, I don't think. You just really wanted to get rid of some sort of evil, that darkness within you. That's what I truly believe. You're gonna punch.
That's with disadvantage, 18?
That's what...
Yeah, sadly he's still... Ooh.
Yeah,
Well, 18 hits, so...
Do 11, and then how much is it? Is it 1d6? Yeah, 1d6 of the damage. Yeah, of the absorb elements, and 3 fire, I think.
With that, Lloyd got bloody.
Cool.
Okay. Concentration. So he needs to just hit 10. 12. He's still concentrating. And then, as Dowroc punches him, the flame and the darkness and the flame kind of lash out at him. You take 12 fire damage and 2 necrotic damage.
You can see the damage hit Dowroc. Oh, necrotic. That's been necrotic? Oh, shoot.
Half of it's been necrotic. Well, he's got resistance to necrotic, doesn't he?
Yeah. How much does it show what necrotic is? So you can...
I think John's
Yeah, I'm
counting
counting it.
I forgot I had noticed. I just saw it. I was like...
23 of it has been necrotic.
Okay, so...
You heal, what, 12, I think? Or 11?
11. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I forgot that you have resistance to necrotic.
It's been a really even fight. I like this.
Dowroc is going to punch him again.
Okay.
Even through the flames and all the damage, he's going to punch him again.
This is a very Joey and Merrick like. Dowroc's taking a bunch of hits.
15. I'm going to use inspiration.
Okay.
Is that just one, I think? Inspiration is just one, or is the whole die?
I think it's just...
Whichever, I don't care.
You just have advantage on the next roll, so I mean, technically you just would re-roll, I think. You also have lucky, remember?
Yeah.
So...
Just re-roll one, I guess. Oh, it's still lower. Done.
Lucky?
Oh... Yeah, I'll use the lucky. Here we go.
Yeah.
That hits.
Or 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Gotta be...
Check.
Roll a one. 2 ones. 1 and 2. Darn it.
And then damage-wise, so 10 necrotic, so 5 damage.
Okay.
And then 9 fire damage back.
Okay. And then I go. Oh, I go's gonna crit.
Oh, that might have taken down the hound. I don't know how much damage he's gonna do.
With a 9 points of damage.
Down to the hound.
The hound has 2 health left.
1 health left.
Alright, hound will attack. I go.
Okay.
He's gonna miss. He's only gonna get a 10.
Okay.
Rob.
Alright. Lloyd's turn. Let's see.
I'm just gonna say, don't let the actions of someone you can't see impact the people you can see and who are you with you.
You can see Lloyd's face a little bit as he's listening to Dowroc's words. And you can tell that he's thinking something or thinking things, taking a moment. As that happens, you see the shadow of Moil effects and the necrotic damage fade away. He's maintaining his fire shield, so he drops concentration on his shadow of Moil, and he creates his flame blade in his right hand, and he is going to... One sec, I'm trying to decide exactly. So he'll create the flame blade in his hand, and before he attacks Dowroc, he's just gonna say, and he says, I don't know what, and you could tell he's being a little sincere about it. He's like, I don't know why you insist on trying to save me, or whatever you want to call it. I was born with these powers, and I succumbed myself to the evil entity that seems to have plagued Zack and I. Without all that he has done, all that he has made me do, created who I am. He has enhanced my powers to a point where I can actually do something with a purpose. Unfortunately, it came with the side effect of liking to kill. And he kind of just raises his flame blade, and he attacks Dowroc with it. Actually, he has advantage. Sorry, I forgot. 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
11 fire damage.
You can use absorb elements again. 11 fire, so 5 points of damage. And Dowroc, how do you attack Dowroc?
Like, how's he attacking him?
Yeah.
He's just got the flame sword in his hand. He's just like slashing from like upright in a slashing manner down at him.
Dowroc catches a blade in his left hand.
Ooh.
As he's taking the damage. He says, Zack had a protection before. He had a system in place. But you don't. You're just flying free. You need something else to bring you back down to Earth, to concentrate. We can help you with that. You don't have to be the killer that he raised you to be anymore.
Lloyd responds with, "My trust in otherworld deities has dwindled to nothing with my experience. I don't like to put my faith in a higher power."
I'm not talking about a higher power. People in front of you. Just put your faith in us. We can bear the load. We can bear the burden for you.
And remember, if Lloyd may be reminded, as Dowroc is saying this, that he kind of already agreed to do that when he let Johan talk him down. Maybe he hasn't really lived up to that, you know?
Yeah. You mean, on top of the spire, you mean? Yeah.
It's Dowroc. Smashes. He presses the compressed fire sword in his battle fist, and he just goes to punch Lloyd. Oh my god. Lucky.
Get a crit.
This would be a good story crit.
Yeah.
It had 16.
You could just DM that you hit him. I'm gonna say, this is a player saying it, so you can rule however you'd like, but I would say you'd have advantage on it because he's kind of distracted.
16.
So 16 misses, so. But if you want to do that as your advantage and then have lucky still.
We got 2 more rounds. Well, Dowroc doesn't have 2 more rounds. Whoever loses that have 2 more rounds. I'm just gonna go straight for another punch. Would he be aware of that the second punch then, or would lose that advantage?
I would say still advantage because you didn't hit him or anything, so I would say that
18 or 23.
He will respond as you miss him once with the first attack. He'll respond 23 hits and 18 hits, so whichever one. But he'll respond. He's just like, I agreed to go along with you, and I haven't attacked you or anybody else. So what more do you really want from me? As you're striking him the second time, so now you hit him this time.
I just didn't want to see that look on your face again. When you were doing what we did in the past few floors, it seemed like you enjoyed it a bit too much.
I think I enjoyed it as much as I did because I know that I might come face to face with the bastard that did this to me.
And we're getting close. It sounds like, from what Zack said and the look on your face, some of the floors is he's been getting you a little bit. And I know we're getting closer. We haven't had any kind of interaction with him yet. He's definitely here. I just wanted you to know that you have others to look out for.
The others deserve somebody better than me. The only thing that I know how to do is offensively attack things in order to protect. And so that is why my fighting style is the way that it is.
And he's going to whisper so the other ones can't hear anything. He's going to try to say it as quietly as he can to avoid Johan.
Well, he probably won't be able to avoid Johan hearing it, but he might be able to avoid everybody else hearing it. Johan's the piccolo of the group.
He's going to ask, I know I took away your chance to save my daughter, but I have to know, what would your wish been in the well?
So, before he answers, what is the current... Did you roll damage when you hit him?
I didn't roll damage, no.
Okay.
It was the 10 damage and then 2 fire.
Okay. Concentration. How much HP does Dowroc have?
10.
Okay. Let me... He takes 7 fire in return, so you have 3. So are you still holding his fire sword in your hand?
Well, he punched him in the... He kind of he grabbed the fire sword and he kind of compressed it, and then punched him in the solar plexus.
So Lloyd, after you say that to him or ask him that, he gets quiet for a second and he kind of looks over at the stands where the rest of the party is sitting, and he kind of looks back at you for a sec in silence, Well, why don't you have Igo go next, actually? While he's thinking, like, why he's taking a second. Or if you don't want Igo to attack, but...
I'm just gonna attack that.
You just gotta hit him.
No, he's not gonna attack.
He's not.
I'm gonna hold up my hand to Igo.
Okay. So the hound... Lloyd can't really control the hound, so the hound will still attack.
He's a dog action, so it's at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He's not doing anything else, he just does the dodge action.
Oh, that's right. He misses completely, so... Lloyd will look at Dowroc, and he'll say that, I did something years ago that I wish I could take back. I don't know if a wish would even be possible for it. And you already saw the event that occurred, and he talks about the mirror that you saw on top of the spire and the images that he showed to the party showing himself and Zack and other individuals in Hallbrook many years ago. And he's going to say, while it's true that Zack didn't kill anybody in the town, I tried to prevent it as much as possible because that is where he grew up. I, on the other hand, did not grow up in that town, and so I didn't have any issue taking the lives of the villagers there. It wasn't very long after the voice in my head gave me power, and in a sense, I located Zack in order for the voice to influence him. Something that I did on that night. I mean, the whole thing was terrible, but the one thing that I did on that night that I wish I could really take back is that I took two people that were extraordinarily close to him. He looked back over at Zack. Again, this is all quiet enough that nobody except maybe Johan can hear.
Let's see if Johan can hear.
Yeah, let's see if Johan can hear.
Unkindness is just down there listening in. Yeah, Johan's gonna hear, so
he glances over at Zack when Lloyd does.
And Lloyd says, I took two very important people away from him, from us. And the flames around Lloyd at this time diminish. Like they kind of turn off, the fire shield does. Because he dismisses it as he's talking. He's still holding his flame sword in his hand though. And he says, I killed his parents. I killed those two individuals, and I took them away from him. And I have chosen not to tell him specifically that I was the one, since there were multiple ones there. And I think the thing that hurts the most is the fact that... And he looks at you, and he raises up his flame sword to attack you. And he says, I think the thing that hurt the most was that they were also, I found out later, very dear, or very meaningful, at least to me. And he's kind of like paused in the readying his action to see if you respond or anything.
Oh, it says, after this fight, I think you both should have a long talk regarding this.
I don't really want to weigh him down with the horrors that I've done in the past. You see, we have more in common than you think. And Lloyd at this time looks at Johan, and he says, and I'm sure with some people's train of thought, they have already put two and two together. And he looks back at Dowroc and he says, Zack and I have more in common than one might think. You see, when somebody of our specific race gets born, a certain light or darkness is born within their heart, and usually it's one or the other. Well, unfortunately, for Zack's mother, that single light got split into two. Usually, only a light will be born to a light individual. But unfortunately, since going back in his bloodline, there was a darkness that also took place, or took root. By the time that Zack was born, it split into two. And so a light and a darkness was born.
Wow.
And thankfully, he was able to follow in the light and block out the darkness as much as he could. I was not as lucky.
Alice, whatever the darkness is.
The only way that I can get rid of the darkness is to kill the bastard that did it.
So I found one of those free app channel things, like Voodoo or Hugu or Lulu or whatever. One of those stupid ones. They just play Star Trek all day. It's really cool. Klaus, lay down. I'll take you out in a minute. Actually, I should probably take them out now while you guys are finishing up. Because Johan's known this since he got a good whiff of it the first time.
Well, that's why Lloyd looked over at him. He's very aware that Johan could probably hear him at this point.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it.
Huh?
I wanted to see it.
Well, we can wait a minute. I feel like Dowroc has a much closer relationship to Lloyd in this one than he did the the original one.
Yeah. He kind of disappeared the last time, so.
He did. I had him go in and out, a lot last time.
Selene is the same. Do they always do this? I don't think Selene would do it. Selene would probably understand what some people just need to get it out of their system.
What, by hitting each other?
I don't really know what Selene's original character is. Like, what's his personality?
Oh, you haven't decided his personality or anything yet?
I mean, he wants to help. He wants to do. He's kind of like a lawful neutral good, I guess. He wants to do good, but he doesn't. He knows that some rules are meant to be broken because it's a prison. He's been raised in a prison, so he's not going to be able to.
Yeah.
And he especially wants to protect his sister. That's about it.
This was pretty cool. I'm glad that Dowroc was able to break through the disadvantage hits and still hit them. I was afraid that, like, if he would try to hit him, he would just miss, just because disadvantage and everything. So.
All right, what happened?
Nothing. Nick wanted to pause until
okay.
he got back.
Okay.
Okay.
So Lloyd has a raid action for attack of a fire sword.
Yep, he's ready to attack you.
Dowroc says, Lloyd said that was like a legend, or is it, or something that's been passed down to him?
Are you talking about like the whole light and dark thing?
Yeah.
Or No. So what he was saying is, basically in Zack's specific like bloodline race, it's usually there's a light and a dark individuals, and usually light or with light, dark or with dark. And then so when they have a kid, it's just automatically has more of a light spark in them, not a dark spark. Well, in Zack's mom's case, there was one of each because it's a light and a dark mix. So the dad was, or the father figure, however you want to say it, had darkness, and so the darkness combined with the light birthed a light and a dark. And so he's saying Zack is light while he is dark.
Well.
And so they're just naturally more toward that direction. So Zack is more water and light based, while Lloyd is more darkness and fire.
He says,
Fire and brimstone.
He says to Lloyd, well, environments can shape who we are. Yours I wouldn't know what yours is about, but mine was a pretty dark place also. I had to find someone. Someone was introduced to me that saw the potential in me and changed my way of thinking. Let us help you change who you are.
Well, I like the idea of being able to change who I am.
In Dowroc,
if you ever take the thought process of you were an unwanted son born to a family that then decided to make a deal with the devil to get power, then basically forced his brother to also be gifted with darkness by the same individual that destroyed you, and then on top of it, you killed your parents. I don't know if I can really come back from that overall. I'd like to, and I'd like to try, but I don't really see a good redemption arc for me. I think that what you other four have done and have told me, I would like to try, but every time that I get closer and closer down this prison, I just feel the darkness in my heart building and building.
One of the first steps is to ask forgiveness if he doesn't realize. And the second step is to cool off as Dowroc touches his multi-purpose tool to Lloyd's chest and casts Vortex Warp.
Okay.
That's a Constitution saving throw.
He gets an 8.
Oh boy, it fails.
He fails it.
So Zack, Lloyd is warped out here and then
Into the water.
into the water.
Does he quote leaving the ring? Is that
Yeah,
what
it
he
counts as a
uses?
win. It counts as a win. and Spot says, "Whoa!" And the winner is Dowroc by Wingo.
Nice. I like it.
It's Spot like kind of flies over here, and Dowroc's kind of like away from Spot. And just see if Dowroc goes down to Lloyd. It's like, you just want to see a genuine smile on her face. That's all I want.
I didn't even notice the fish over there.
Oh, just ignore those fish. Like there's something in the middle on her too. I don't know what that is.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
All right. Oh,
You guys have watched the Team 4-star boost stuff, right?
yes.
Did you watch the deleted scenes?
I thought they were all just like shorts.
They are, but did you watch the ones that they didn't actually end up using?
Oh, I did not.
So there's the one with Trunks and Goten, and Trunks was being all tactical, and Goten's being like singing Baby Shark in his head, right? There's another one that they didn't use. It's Goku and Vegeta, and Vegeta's being all tactical in his head, and then we switch to Goku and he's singing Daddy Shark.
That checks the chart.
Those were good. Not as good as the entire season would have been, but you know.
And you see Tusk is just laughing. Not expecting that to happen.
We shouldn't need this map anymore, right?
Correct.
I don't know. Is this the map specifically for dual challenges?
Yeah, that's the one-on-one challenges. Yeah.
You might want to leave that up.
Uh-oh. Is Johan
Not Johan.
making a duel?
Not Johan.
Megan?
So she gets up and cheers real loud.
God, what are you trying to do?
I'm not trying to do anything. It's all Megan's fault. Blame her.
She's playing by the rules.
She kind of wanders down here and she's like, yeah.
You know the rules. So do I.
Like, yeah. Well, we're doing one-on-one matches. there's somebody I want to challenge too. And she takes out her sword and she points at Zack.
What?
What? She just summons an army of the Valkyries or whatever. It's like, oh my god.
So Seraphel versus the army of Valkyries.
It'd be Zack and Seraphel versus like
Army.
army. Zack will stand up and he says, all right, I accept your challenge.
Tush says, Lloyd will be sitting out of the, and this kind of way he'll be saying then Lloyd will be sitting out of, this is the
fifth.
Fifth. Yeah.
This is the fifth match,
Lloyd,
yeah.
Lloyd will be sitting out the fifth, and then the loser of this one will be also sitting out the fifth. That is the case.
Well, they'll be sitting out the sixth because this is the fifth.
Yeah, the sixth. Dowroc's gonna take a short rest.
Why, is he hurt a little? Well, Lloyd's not even going to bother to rest because he's going to be out of the next fight anyway, so he's just going to end up doing a long rest.
What are you doing? What are you doing, game?
Megan says, now before you get any ideas, I don't plan on having a heart-to-heart with you. I just want to fight.
Zack said, sounds good with me.
You have a fight for round 6 then, so that's good. That you guys are doing. That might be the last fight. Round 6.
All right. Do we just fight, or are you interacting at all?
No, I'm not you guys can go ahead.
Oh,
That's what Tuss said. He said, so for the 6th round, it will be Lloyd, and whoever's the loser of this round will be sitting out.
So Zack's going first.
All right. Zack, let's see.
I thought Megan was going to try to attack Tusk.
Oh, I challenge you to a fight.
Yeah, I was thinking that's what you might be what you thought.
Zack is going to start by using a bonus action to use Fury of the Tides. So, for a minute, when he hits with an attack, he can push him 10 feet away. And if you hit something, it does +5 bludgeoning. And he is going to cast Bless on himself. And then he'll move. Actually, no, he'll move right up front. And then that'll be his turn.
Alright, Megan takes out her shield and her new fiery sword. And she kind of rolls her neck and pops it as she walks nonchalantly up. And,
oh boy.
And summons her wings.
Alright. You can tell Zack's getting excited about the fight.
Attacks. And I'm going to have to add some numbers here because I don't have the actual fiery longsword on here, obviously. So.
Well, it's just the +1, right? So.
Yeah.
And then the extra fire damage, but +1.
Which was what, D6? I have it.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Yeah.
And Zack gets flashbacks as Megan was walking towards him from the the second block.
Oh no!
And the look on her face is the same as the look on her face back then.
No.
And attacks. 21 to hit.
Zack will throw up a shield.
Alright. She attacks again.
Okay.
And misses again.
Okay. He parries the sword away. Okay.
And that's it.
Alright. Zack will use a bonus action to do Hexblade's Curse on Megan. And he is going to do Booming Blade and attack Megan. So, 17 plus 2, so 19.
Miss.
Ah.
He hits her shield dead on, but she doesn't even budge.
He smirks and then ends his turn.
On her turn, she starts to shudder and goes into a rage. And
He grabs her arm.
and attacks again. Miss. And then a miss also.
So I have 18 AC. So.
God dang it. All right.
Yep.
This could be a long fight.
All right, Zach's turn. He is going to attack with precise strike and booming blade against her. So he'll have advantage. Whew. He's gonna miss. So that ends his turn. Well, actually, no. He'll bonus action and do his aura. So at least she takes 3 damage.
She takes half of that.
Oh yeah. So she takes 1 radiant damage.
Yep.
Slowly taking away her health.
Her temp health.
Her temp, the one that I gave her.
This turn, she will activate her shield. So it's now floating around her. And she draws her original longsword in her offhand. Well.
What?
And will attack with it, I think.
Okay.
Just for fun. I don't know. And miss horribly.
All right.
And then attack with the other one.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits.
For 9 slashing damage, 3 fire damage, and 2 additional damage from rage and 3 damage from celestial revelation, so 1 damage.
Yep. Okay. And I will. Ooh. Well, it still saves. So concentration check saves. So bless maintains. All right. Zack is gonna precise strike, booming blade, eldritch, or not eldritch, just attack. Yep, he's already used all those. All right, so here we go again. Oh my gosh!
Your which one?
I double crit failed.
Dear Lord.
My God.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
I would hope so, frankly.
Now I forget. Do I roll? I just roll 1 additional, right?
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Okay, cool. I crit instead.
Oh, that sucks.
Cool.
Oh my God.
21. Oh, actually, sorry. 21 plus
Jeez, this could be.
9. The 20. So 30 slashing damage. So it's magical slashing because it's a magic sword.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3. So 1 radiant damage because of radiant consumption. And then I'll kick in a divine smite at level 2. Actually, I'll do a level 1 divine smite.
And how much was the original damage?
I think it was 30. Let me look. Damage 20. Yeah, 30 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use a level 1 divine smite, so it's radiant. So it'll do 22 halved, so it'll do 11 damage.
Cool.
And then I will push her 10 feet back. And then she's under the effects of booming blade. So if she decides to move, she'll take 2d8 thunder damage. And I'll end my turn.
She will move.
Awesome. So she takes 9 thunder damage.
And once she's back in range, she's going to use her bonus action to call upon her fighting spirit, giving herself 5 temp HP and advantage on all weapon attack rolls until the end of the current turn. So she swings once with her fiery sword with a 22 to hit.
I will throw up a shield to go up to 23 AC.
Okay. Attacks again. For a 23 to hit.
That one hits.
For 12 plus 2 plus 2 more damage, and then 1 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then
concentration check. I maintain concentration.
then she will action surge
Oh, okay.
and attack again for 23 to hit.
Oh, hits.
For 9 plus 2 damage.
Ooh, that one hurt. Okay.
Roll concentration again.
Oh. 25, safe.
And then attacks one last time. And hits for 12 plus 6 plus 2 damage.
Oh my god.
Maintains concentration. Zack is bloody.
Ooh, cool.
Dowroc is gonna pass his wine to Selene, and then take a sip, and then he's gonna pass it to Lloyd.
And that's Megan's turn.
Lloyd will take it and take a sip from it.
And then Dowroc will sip it. I hand it to Johan.
Sure.
Zack is going to.
And the way just real quick, the way I envision that big flurry of attacks, since she was using her samurai fighting spirit ability, I kind of imagine she kind of steps a little this way, steps across, and all of them flash at the same time.
Sing, sing. Zack is going to. Do I want to heal? Do I want to? That's the question. He is going to drop Zack bloody. He is going to drop concentration on bless, and he is going to up concentration. Let's see. She probably has, what is it, 19 or 20 AC already. Maybe I don't want to drop that. Her AC is really good.
Yeah. Told you she's our tank.
Is the yellow just being the guardian or the raise or the rage or something?
That's her wings.
Oh, gotcha. Actually, I'll keep bless on. I will.
It's too much. I don't think it's too much. Nothing. I'm just.
I don't like that. You're just devising something over there.
Yeah.
Advantage on that. 12. And she's not bloody, right?
Nope.
Damn. All right. I'm going to. I will drop concentration on bless, and I will use my concentration on wrathful smite. And I will precise strike, booming blade, attacker.
Nice.
19. It's a crit thanks to Hexblade's curse.
God damn it.
Thank God. All right. So for starters, so not that. So -3. So 12 plus. So 22. So 20. So 35 slashing damage. I will do another first level divine smite, which will equate to 13 radiant, so 6 radiant. Wrathful smite kicks in and deals crit damage, which is 7 psychic damage. Let's see. Hexblade's curse does an additional 3. Huh?
I was like, where's this psychic damage coming from?
Wrathful smite. 3. Yeah, 3 damage.
And is that
3 necrotic, sorry.
Okay.
So 1 against her. And then Wrathful Smite. You have to make a wisdom saving throw on 16. If you fail, you're frightened of me for the minute. Or until you break concentration.
Jeez.
And I push you back 10 feet. So if you move again, you'll take Booming Blade again.
You got a 17.
Ah, so you saved from it. Damn. If I would have had my amulet, it would have... Damn it. I was really hoping for that to block.
Yeah.
Because if he's frightened, he gets she would get disadvantage. Oh, I didn't mean to roll whatever check that was.
Medicine.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's not really, like, you can't really move far enough away.
Nope.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, no matter where I move. And I just have a movement action left, so...
Yeah, this is the guy I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing else. Oh, and I forgot to deal 1 additional necrotic damage last turn when I hit her with, because I didn't do Hexblade's Curse, or I did, but I forgot to add the damage, so 1 extra damage, and then that's it. So yeah, that's Zack's turn.
She gets a big grin on her face, and spreads her wings and kind of hovers across the ground. Back
Because
towards
Rage
her.
only blocks not magical, right?
No, it blocks all bludgeoning,
Oh, it blocks
piercing, and slashing.
all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she's just taking half damage from everything I'm throwing at her.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, so Booming Blade does 8 thunder damage to her as she flies.
She's going to once again draw upon her fighting spirit, and
This is where I really wish I had Pact of the Blade, because I'm using my strength mod of 1 instead of my charisma mod, so for attacks. It's why I'm booming blading instead of double attacking.
yeah. Attacks again.
Okay,
14 misses.
thankfully.
22 will probably miss when you do something.
I will do something, and it will miss. Okay, shield.
And it shall miss.
And that's her turn.
Ooh. You can see Zack kind of breathing a little hard.
Megan is too, but she's very much enjoying this.
Yes, same. Alright, so now I have concentration back if I want to use it. Nah, I won't. I'm just gonna go for it. Why not? I will, let me make sure I didn't, let me check that off. Because if I can crit, if I can crit her, I might be able to kill her.
If I could turn back time.
Well, actually, well, never mind. We're not in darkness. Never mind.
On the way.
Would you consider, so here's a question. Would you consider heavy obscurement as being in dim or darkness? Because you're obscured. Would you consider it in dim light? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Well, never mind. It doesn't. I'm like out of everything. Oh, did she? And she took, well, never mind. No, she didn't. I pushed her away. Never mind. Oh, her damn resistance, man. Because what is it? What's rage? If she takes a hit, she maintains it?
It deals damage. If she deals damage or takes a hit.
If she attacks or she is attacked. She doesn't have
so whether or not you hit or not.
Yeah.
Take damage. She has to deal damage, or I have to deal damage to her.
So if I don't deal damage and then she misses on her next turn, the rage would end?
It ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn.
Oh,
yeah, it's just attacked.
Or taken damage. So if you damage her and she chooses not to attack or is unable to, it'll go away.
In hold person.
I don't really want to... I could summon Seraphel, but I don't really want to because I like that this is just a one-on-one duel.
Yeah.
I am going to use my turn and I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Okay.
And 0. So I will heal myself fully. Well, not fully, but like with the amount of lay on hand I have. What bonus actions do I still have? I don't want to use that. I'm out of bonus actions too, actually. Yeah. So that's it. She takes 1 damage from radiant consumption.
Ooh.
Yeah.
On her turn, she's gonna find her second wind.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Recovering 14 HP. She is still bloodied. Fortunately for you.
Oh, Zack is no longer bloody with the lay on hands, but I'm sure he's gonna be when she hits him.
Attack and miss.
Ooh.
Attack and get a 22.
That'll hit.
For 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay. Zack's turn. He is going to precise strike booming blade her. So he will give me a good roll. Oh, I was almost a crit. 19.
Miss.
And 1 damage to her for consumption.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta do so much. Okay.
For one final time today, she calls upon her fighting spirit.
Oh, cool. It's only for proficiency. Thank God.
And
I thought it was like an every turn.
And rolls with advantage. 24 to hit.
That hits.
For 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Zack is back to being bloody.
Yep. And then 23 to hit.
Hit. Bloody.
For 7 plus...
I really need to just hit her in the face.
4 plus 2 plus 1.
Ow. At least now she can't gain advantage on stuff anymore.
Nope.
And I have no way to heal, though. Well, you know what they say. I am going to... How many of those do I have left? I have 1 use left. Sure. I'm going to just booming blade. Precise strike. Booming blade. Come on, crit.
Come on, not a crit.
Miss. 18. Man, I'm not getting lucky with those. It's your turn.
Swings with her sword.
1 damage. 1 damage.
23 to hit.
Oh, I don't want to, but shield. Final one.
Right. What does that bring you up to?
23.
Right. Miss. Your turn.
I have an idea what I could do, but I don't know. That would be kind of funny if I did that. Because all it takes is 1 more good hit on Zack. Well, probably 2, maybe, good hits on him to knock him out. He is going to... I could just take the dodge action and just continuously and just let the 1 little radiant damage slowly take her down.
Yeah, but statistically, what are the chances that she wouldn't get a hit before you do?
Eventually, it'll come out of. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this thing. Oh no, damn it, I can't do that. Well, I really don't have any options. So, actually, even if I crit, I don't think it'll. I'm going to cast.
I mean, you need something that does something other than slashing and radiant is what you need.
I don't have anything that deals something other than slashing, radiant, necrotic.
Jeez.
All the stuff that she's resistant to. I don't really have a easy way around it. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that healing ability. That's an action though. That sucks. Yeah, I guess I'll use it. I'll use healing hands. Oh, actually, wait, no. I forgot you have that too.
Yep.
Gosh. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Huh?
And like for a barbarian, 3d4 is basically double that. So like.
Do you heal twice? Oh, you mean because of the resistance?
Yeah.
Does this do anything extra? I don't think it does. It does not. I'll do the healing hands. Oh, cool. All right. Your turn. I don't have any bonus actions left, so.
All right, she's going to swing once with a fiery sword. 22 to hit.
Hits.
So
4
plus 4 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay.
And then swings again. And misses.
Okay.
What?
I'm just gonna do the whole. Even if I crit, it won't do enough damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I have no spell slots. I have no healing. Let's see how much.
Push her in the water. Push her into the water.
I mean, you could try that.
I guess I didn't think about that. I could push her with the Fury of the Tides. I didn't think about that. I don't really want to knock her out though. Like, I don't want to do a ring out. I'd rather like beat her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like just like you could be summoning Seraphel, but she could also be summoning her army. Like,
yeah. I'll just precise strike booming blade, I guess. Screw it. Miss 18.
you need to get 19 or something. You need to get better than that.
Jeez.
If I could use my sword with my actual modifier. It's not till next level though. I can't use it until freaking next level. One radiant damage.
How are you looking right now?
I mean, you don't get to know that. You're fighting me.
I mean, do you look like would it look like you're struggling or not?
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
No.
She's going to swing. Can I do anything else? I'm just looking. Not really. I mean, that's really all she does at this point in battle is just swing with her sword.
I mean, that's what both of us are pretty much doing at this point. We're just swinging back and forth to each other.
Swing. And miss.
All right, there's one miss.
Swing. 13 misses also.
All right. I'm gonna cast from my sword Moonbeam and center it on Megan. And then that's just what his turn's gonna be. So she has to make a concentration check, which I know she's good at.
Con save or con
Yeah,
save.
it's a con save of 16, so I know she's good at those.
Yeah.
But it's at least consistent damage that I don't have to actually hit her to do it.
She failed.
All right, it's radiant damage, so 15, so 7 radiant.
That caught her off guard.
I should have used Moonbeam earlier.
Moonbeam. Dowroc's just sitting there eating the snacks. So he found some snacks.
All right, her turn.
Eating some jerky.
All right.
And just,
She's gonna step out of the beam. Like, I know you can move it, but I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And just attack, I guess.
Okay.
Swing and miss. Jesus Christ.
One more miss. One miss.
Swing and miss.
oh my god.
If this works, it'll be awesome.
You ran out of shields, but your character shield has gone up, I guess.
I will go over to this side of her. So so I did it like here. So it's these 4 squares.
Okay.
Doing bonus action. Move it.
No, it's a action. It's a whole action to move.
The whole action. I mean, the move.
I'm gonna attempt to booming blade precise strike hit her. Because if I can hit her, this will be amazing. But I know she's got stupid AC. But I do get a 23 to hit.
Oh.
Yep.
So it will do 12... 17 slashing, so in halved. But I will push her 10 feet with Fury of the Tides back into Moonbeam.
Oh.
So she takes another Constitution saving throw to try to take the damage since she entered the turn. Well, actually, wait, hold on, sorry. Let me look at something. When a creature enters, yeah, okay.
All right, she does.
But you saved.
Yeah.
So it still takes half damage, so 7 down to 3. She also takes 3 necrotic, so 1 plus 3 radiant, which is 1. So 2 extra damage. And that ends Zack's turn, and then she makes another con save at the beginning of her turn.
Boy, Zack Dowroc, like, boy, did you see that? Holy crap. Pushed her back into the moon, into the beam.
Now I'm also out of freaking precise strikes too. Like I'm like drained to no end right now.
Megan
All right.
is going
So
to...
she does con save first since she starts her turn in the moonbeam.
Yep. She is fine, but she, like, half damage, but you know.
It's better than nothing. So she takes 4 and then halved again, so 2 radiant. Ooh.
Then she's going to, again, on her wings, she's going to kind of fly up here and attack. 19 to hit.
That hits.
For 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Okay.
It's a battle against radiant resistance, guys. It's going to take...
And then attacks again and misses.
Ooh.
I'm so low on HP, it's not even funny.
It's a little funny.
I don't want to know
What?
what your HP is.
Oh. Did she hold on, I gotta roll booming blade damage for her too since she moved.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She takes 14 more booming.
Jesus.
Does that get halved too?
No.
Thunder damage?
No.
Okay. What do I do? The odds of me hitting her are slim. What is Dowroc rolling for?
Well, Amulet the Drunk.
Oh, okay. Like, what are you doing?
He's not doing anything. He's just getting some health before the next fight.
So, man.
Let me see.
The only chance I think I got is to potentially crit. I think that's the only way that he'll actually beat her, is if he crits right now.
Yeah, probably.
Because I have to move the beam on her if I want it to affect her, but then I'll get hit by her, odds are, and I don't have enough HP to take another hit. So I have one shot and I need to crit on her. I'm going to move here.
Yep.
I need a 19 or a 20. I don't think I have anything else available. Nope. No other spells, no features. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got nothing. So I'm just going to move there, and I'm just going to... Do I want to attack? Yeah, I'll just attack twice, so at least I have double chances of getting a crit. All right, here we go. First one, 22 to hit.
Her wings come around and block the attack.
Oh no.
All right, I will attack a second time. It's only a 15.
I like how there's a question mark in the name of a ringdom.
Sometimes it does it for some reason. I don't know why. That's all I got.
No.
If she hits me, I'm down.
She drops her 2 swords, and draws the great sword from her back.
Oh my god. I will defeat you with...
And with a big smirk, she swings once. 17 misses.
Yes. Ooh.
And she swings. She
I will
swings
kill you
again.
with your love.
I like block 1 hit.
And misses.
Oh. I will kill you with Yoro.
And then her wings fade.
Ooh.
I guess 10 turns has passed, hasn't it?
Yep.
So yeah, his is probably gone too then. So
We're both so exhausted that their power is even waning.
one sec. We're back.
It's Megan.
They captured him so well in live action.
Have you seen, I was watching an interview with them, and it's really fun.
I have not seen that. I did watch one that was, McKenna wasn't there because he's off doing Japanese stuff. But
okay, I'm back.
It was the other 4 watching their audition tapes together.
Oh, no.
And everybody was good, but then they're all like watching the Nami audition tape and like, she just nailed it. It was beautiful.
Jeremy, that's Megan drawing a great sword.
I saw it.
All right.
Moonbeams.
Or
I'm trying to think because I don't have Hexblade's Curse active anymore. I don't have anything active anymore.
Nope. Just anime.
I am going
just anime sword people swinging their anime swords.
Some of the Moonbeam.
I'm Sailor Moon. Oh, with Moonbeam.
Moon prism power. I have a friend who wants me to watch Sailor Moon, but she can't decide which version I should watch.
Please do the reboot. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna watch the old dub.
Oh.
Yeah, this really is up to just dice roll. I'm trying to decide if it would be better if I attacked or if I moved the Moonbeam over. But the problem is that, again, if Megan hits me once, I'm down.
Yeah.
And I know Megan can't be too far, but even Moonbeam at full power would only deal 10 damage to her.
Yeah.
I don't know how much HP she's got, so...
More than that.
Mm.
The dice really seem to want Zack to win, though, frankly.
I mean, I wouldn't...
No.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, how many times has she missed, like, outright?
Well, yeah, but they just wanted it to be a good fight. Because she's got AC like crazy right now. I'm going to use my action. I'll let somebody else decide. I'm going to move the Moonbeam over to Megan.
All right.
Woo!
So now her turn starts and she makes a con saving throw. Me hitting her, I have to roll such a high number because my modifier is so low.
Oh no. Oh no.
She saves.
Wow. So she takes 1 damage.
Oh.
Well, there went that.
1 damage. Was that enough?
No. Yeah, if she hits me, I'm down.
All right.
Find where my stuff went.
Huh?
Just had the bullets up. I don't know where the bullets went.
Oh.
She's gonna swing once with her big sword.
Oh.
22 to hit.
Oh.
That hits.
Good.
I mean, she's gonna, unless she gets like nothing.
11
Oh.
plus 2 damage.
No, that knocks Zack.
And then as that turn comes to an end,
It's lethal or non-lethal?
non-lethal. another shudder goes up her body and her rage ends right there. It was 11 rounds.
Dowroc's like, yeah.
She kind of rolls her neck again, and then she takes her sword and she points at Tusk and says, "It'll be you next."
You see a little shiver, like the same kind of shiver that Megan gave, as his eyes kind of turn red. It's just like, I look forward to it. And then he gets another, as he goes to stand up, like he's gonna actually go after her, like his fists like break the chair that he's sitting in, like he's squeezing it and just breaks the chair. You see a gnome stand up and walk over to him, and then like kind of like push him back into his chair, and he leaps up to here, and he walks over and says, "Yeah, that was a great fight. I love both of your guys's enthusiasm. You're just the fire of your guys's." And he goes to shake Megan's hand.
She shakes his hand back, I guess. Yeah.
Megan, roll a strength check.
Okay. 22.
He's squeezing hard. You're squeezing his hand pretty hard. He's squeezing harder.
Cool.
Says, "Tusk, I know you like the numbers games, but I would like to face the remaining members in this as the 6th round." And he says, "Theobald, you do whatever you want anyway, so I can't stop you." And he says, "Wonderful. Wonderful."
In the meantime, Megan is going to... Is she going to fight again today, I wonder? So no, right?
Theobald's going to grab Zack like effortlessly and just like put him on his shoulder.
Okay.
And pick him up and carry him over to the other guys.
Meanwhile, Megan's gonna walk over there, and she's kind of skipping because she's so excited to have had such a good fight.
And he's gonna wake up, and he's gonna see a gnome in his face.
Not really what you want to see, unless you're into that.
Hi. You guys had a really good fight. Appreciate it. We always love to see those kind of fights, just knockout, just bare knuckle brawls. It's what I'm all about, I need to feel the bones and skin underneath my fist just split and crack, you know what I mean?
Megan's like, yeah!
I'm sorry, you two will have to sit out for the next round.
So yeah, Zack will do his short rest and healing.
And then Dowroc is kind of like nudges, kind of gives like Lloyd a little tap. And I'll see you guys in the next round. So yeah, kind of leaves, or jumps onto the stands and up the ladder. Johan, make a perception check for scent.
Okay. 17.
He did not smell like a gnome that you know of.